kitchen. So for those who don't know, we're going to be doing some fried chicken today. But I don't know what the echo situation here. It doesn't, man, the echo seems pretty bad. And not only that, the camera angle. Let me try to get the camera angle going on. Maybe like this. I'm not too sure. But let's just wait for some people to come in. So I'm going to just set up my my second phone right here, just so I could see the chat at the same. No, why is this? Okay, here we go. Okay, looks like I missed a bunch of notifications, but okay. Anyways, okay. I'm gonna open this up, and yeah, we're gonna make the fried chicken tonight, folks. Even though it's already 9:24 p.m., but we got the snap, Poovy, what's up? Patrick Conradin, member of the channel, what's up? Also, Jay Garcia, also, everyone in the house, member of the channel, thank you so much. Like I said, we're going to be doing the fried chicken today. Yeah, cooking live, no way. After all, the chicken expires in exactly 1 day. But before we go live, guys, I'm trying to just get the chat open on this phone so I could follow along. I have a piece of tape, like a roll of tape, and then I have my phone stuck into that, so it's kind of hard to see what's going on. But yeah, there's a reason why I have a new phone, Yo, Christine's Life, what's up? Hope you're doing good. Yo, Bella Joe also, but yo, it seems like everyone's in the house. Yo, let's go. It's good to see all the regulars of the channel, back when I go live like this, because, you can't take this stuff for granted. Okay, I finally have my phone open up. This is a slow phone, guys. Slow phone, 10 viewers. Let's go. Patrick Conradin, bro, I broke my hip and spine since yo. I hope you're okay, man. Like, yo, that's rough. So I guess like you're kind of bedbound now. Is that the situation, Patrick? Cause man, yo, that's not. Yo, I feel man, yo, I hope you have a good recovery. Yo, everyone in chat, let's hope that Patrick has a good recovery. But man, yo, lots happened since the last live. I think it's been like 2 or 3 months, right? Beef stew recipe, I'm not too sure. Yo, Momochi, what's up? Hope you're doing good. But yo, it's been a while, man. It's been a while for everyone. But Goosey, recover soon. Yo, honestly, Patrick, honestly, got hit by a car on my way home 2 months ago, and it's getting snap. Yo, got hit by a car. Yo, everyone, let's hope Patrick has a good recovery, because he got hit by a car, and yo, that sounds traumatic. I'm not gonna lie, that sounds traumatic. Man, yo, I really, I hope for the best. Honestly, Patrick. Like, yo, regular of the channel, member of the channel, yo, Patrick, and we're not wishing Patrick a good recovery because he's a member of the channel, just like human to human, like I hope he has a good recovery. But yo, I just apologize if I'm not able to. Yo, kitchen looks different, my parents paid money to get it renovated. That's why. And at first, like, me and my dad were going to do it. But yeah, like we honestly, like, we renovate a lot around here, but some jobs are too big even for us, if you know what I mean. But we're going to be doing the summer deck sooner or later. So yeah, okay. Anyways, so I'm stalling. My bad. Okay, now I finally have 24 people watching. Thank you so much, guys. But yeah, like my man, I'm getting an ad on this live stream. That's crazy. Snap. Anyways, okay. What's this goal? Make super chat more. No. Okay, we don't need that. Okay, so I got the chat going on here. 26 people. All right, folks. Okay, so I got the chat going on in front of me. So is the framing nice? Okay, folks. So today, like I said, we're going to be cooking some fried chicken. And yo, times are bad when you have. You see this right here? Security protected. Yo, times are bad when the chicken is security protected. Like, man, like, times are rough out there, folks. I'm lucky. I'm at my parents' house, but man, it would be a struggle. Like, right now, I'm not working. I'm back in school, for those who don't know, and I'm going to talk about that. But yo, Patrick, thank you so much for reminding everyone to like the stream. Helps me out. Thank you so much. 30 people in chat. But first, what we're going to do, we're not going to do anything too complicated. We're doing this right now because the chicken is expiring, like I said, in 2 days, and this was $10.70. And again, times are rough. You see right here, security. I can't get over it. There's a security tag on the chicken. Like, Yo, people are stealing chicken. Yo, times are rough. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm blessed to be at my parents' house, back in school, trying to change my life around, if you know what I mean. Um, uh, Yo, what's up, Elvis? Hope you're doing good. But yeah, we got the fried chicken powder today, and this is from Japan. But yo, man, this is from expired in 2022. Yo, cheese, what's up? Kind of late dinner. No, I ate KFC today, but yeah, the chicken's expiring. So I don't like using scales in the kitchen or anything like that. I like going freestyle, but this is one of the few occasions where I use a scale just to get the chicken, or no, the consistency right of the batter, if you know what I mean. And also, pro tip, I'm wearing black today because when the oil starts splashing around, I don't want to stain a nice white shirt, a nice colored shirt or anything like that. So I'm wearing the color black. The stains are going to be less visible. But okay, this seems to be, this says right here, Best Gold Award Shop, Karage Ozeki. 2013, they won some kind of award. They developed this product, I guess, I don't know, and the Japan Fried Chicken Association has blessed us with a new product. Alright, okay guys, so we're gonna make it now. Yo, cheese, what's up? Cookie or sandwich? Yo, it's gonna be a sandwich for me. Yo, Seto, what's up also? So okay, let's quickly make this. What is it saying? It's saying one bag of this, 500 grams of chicken, and 100 milliliters. 100 mil. Yeah, I just got a notification. 100 milliliters of water. So anyways, alright, let's go. Okay, so we're gonna just do one bag of this. Yo, how's everyone doing though? I hope everyone's doing good, because man, it's been like 2 months since I went live, and yo, a lot of the recent videos that I've been uploading, not gonna lie, they're from months back. They're from months back. Oh snap. They're from months back, so. Life hack. Do you see? Oh no, I'm out of frame, eh? Anyways, Lee Warrior, what's up? Okay, so let's just get the 100 grams perfect here. Go and concentrate, because this is going to make 104. That's okay. All right, okay. Because that's going to make or break the recipe, if you know what I mean. Just going to get some chopsticks out. Do I have chopsticks I could use for this? Yeah, why not? Why not? I'll use yeah, I'll use these. So, I'm going to just mix this up nice and smooth. And I think we're not going to have enough batter for all the chicken, but we're going to make it work. We're going to make it work here on the Rice Bowl channel. I think this is the first time we're doing a live cooking video. I think we did one before, but my parents are home, so I wasn't able to really talk too much, unfortunately. Yeah, this is definitely not going to be enough batter, I think. But like I said, we're gonna stretch this out soon. Must be security protected chicken. I still have to study, so I don't know if any of y'all watching are still in school. Yo, what's up, Mary? Hope you're doing good. Yo, everyone's doing good. What am I making? Yo, I'm making fried chicken, and I have a phone right here, so I could see the chat while I work. But Bella Joe, been having a lot of tornadoes where I'm from. How about you? Yo, I saw something. Yo, speaking of tornadoes, I saw something in the news like people got caught in that, and I think 5 people passed away. Like, I'm not too sure where it was. Was it like in the Midwest? I'm not too sure, but yo, man, like, we're living in rough times. I hope everyone's doing all right. All I could say is take care. Patrick got hit by a car. Like, unironically, like, it turns out regular viewer of the channel, Patrick got hit by a car, and people are getting caught in tornadoes. Where I'm at, thankfully, it's okay. For the moment, it's still very chilly here. It looks like look at me, drip check, fit check, whatever you want to call it. Wearing the shorts, wearing the shirt. It looks like I'm dressed up for the summer. Yo, it was 9 degrees Celsius. That's winter temperatures. What, Jay Garcia, what happened to the Ninja Creamy? Yo, it broke, but I got a free one as a replacement. So that's what happened with the Ninja Creamy video coming soon. Miriam, how you doing? Good too. Nice kitchen, by the way. Yo, I'm gonna tell my parents everyone loves the kitchen. Bella Joe, yeah, Midwest. Lee Warrior, yo, South Africa. Yo, shout out to the South African viewers. Thank you so much. Magic Raisin, new kitchen update. Indeed, yo, my parents got this renovated. Because this house itself it's like 120 years old, the house. So the kitchen, honestly, the kitchen is falling apart, guys. But, yeah, my parents got it renovated. It's pretty expensive also. Like I don't know the exact details of the price, but when I heard, I was like, man, yo. But I don't think my parents are ever going to sell this house. So keep it in the family. So sometimes you have to spend money like that. Like yo, here on the Rice Ball channel, we don't spend all that much money, right? We're more economical, if you know what I mean. But sometimes I'm just gonna quickly wash my hands first. They don't feel very pristine and clean, if you know what I mean. But GG. One sec. My bad, folks. My bad. My bad. Yeah, I appreciate everyone coming out here. Like, I should honestly announce these live streams or something like that. But we don't really do anything like that on the Rice Bowl channel. So we got the chicken, security protected. GG, are you single? Ha ha. Do I look single? Anyways, the other day I was watching. Yeah, this chicken's on its way out, so it's good that I'm cooking it today. So yeah, I think we're gonna do some. Oh, it's a bit hard to see, eh? Okay, maybe we could put it right here. Yeah. Anyways, okay. So, I'm just trying to make this as a pleasurable viewing experience as possible. All right. Okay. So now I think it's more visible for everyone at home, right? All right. Okay. So we're going to just go some big pieces here. Trim off like this excess fat. But yeah. Low-key, Rice Bowl looks single. People might be in a surprise in a couple of years when I do a marriage announcement, That's the story for YouTubers, because, I'll neither confirm or deny that I'm in a relationship, because, some potential people might not want that information to be shared, if you know what I mean. But, at some point, if I get married and, my wife, aka or future wife, starts being a part of the videos, it's like at some point I'm gonna have to reveal it to the world, right? If you know what I mean. So yeah, that's the situation. I think some people are going to be surprised. Maybe. Again, once again, maybe. But yeah, we're just gonna quickly cut through this chicken. This brings me back. Life hack. A lot of people cut like this, and it's like awkward, right? It's awkward. You know what I mean? It's awkward, right? Yeah, but if you go sideways and now you're straight, so it's I don't know. I like cutting like this. Anyways, but yeah, that's the situationship. Maybe not. I don't think so. Maybe there's nothing. Maybe I am single. But yeah, we're gonna have to. Let's talk about fried chicken now. Miriam, sounds like we're not single. Like I say, I'll neither confirm or deny my relationship status. But yeah, one day, I think people are going to be surprised. But with that being said, I have projects going on in the background, where I had a project going on in the background, and yeah, unfortunately it didn't pan out, and I can't really talk about it because of NDAs and all that. But if that went through, the viewers of this channel would be wicked surprised, if you know what I mean. They would be like, ah. But yeah, unfortunately it didn't pan out. Maybe next year, and I could announce it in 2 years maybe, or in a year and a half. And I'll keep trying, but we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that for now. But yeah, try to share as much as possible, But when other people's lives are involved, or chicken breast is pretty expensive, eh? Don't get me wrong, this is quote unquote, how many grams is this? This was 0.8 kg. Okay. I mean, feels a bit expensive, not gonna lie. I'm absolutely exhausted today, folks. This is my least favorite. Good. I'm happy this is on camera. This is my least favorite part of the chicken. And for real, I could take a paper towel, but nah, heck no. We're just gonna pull it out right now. Is anyone in chat watching Streamer University though? Is anyone following that? It's true that I've been gone from YouTube for a while, and did I go on Twitch? No, I didn't go on Twitch, but I have a friend who Twitch streams, I'm not going to say it's a super duper large streamer, but Yo, he's up there. He's up there. And I was exploring the Twitch the other day, and I was surprised. Honestly, it's like people I've never heard about, and they're pulling like huge numbers. Like Kai Cenat. Yo, not gonna lie, I haven't really heard of him either in my life. Sometimes you see him in the news, like like popular Twitch streamer, but you don't see him like all those I show speed that it's like barking or like running or like giving stuff away. You know what I mean? Like Kai Cenat, I don't know if he's like more of a low key guy or what, but okay, the chicken's coming down. But I was shocked, guys. Honestly, like how big Twitch is. Like I don't know how many people at home like watch that, but that's an unknown world for me. And I would love to do IRL streams, but two problems. I'm nervous to talk in public, like to a camera, like, hey, what's up, guys? Chat, what do you think? Like I'm a bit nervous to do that, and also, here I'm gonna wash my hands again because I don't want to cross contaminate the salmonella. And not gonna lie, I have a bachelor's in science of food science, right? So this kind of thing really worries me, like cross contamination, food poisoning. I used to be a part of like part of my job, like my old job when I used to work in factories was like preventing that, for the consumer. So, me, I'm very vigilant on all that, and it's kind of unfortunate because now I kind of want to eat people's cooking less and less because it's like, man, like you see them like even at restaurants sometimes you see stuff, right? And I'm not going to point out every single little thing, right? Like that's not me, right? I'm not going to start like, yo, what's like, I'm not like I'm saying I'm not going to point out every single little thing. Sorry, folks. I'm just washing my hands right here. If you're just joining the stream, welcome to the Rice Bowl channel. Chicken sashimi? No, I don't think so. Yo, JHU, what's up? Sona Sode, what are we cooking? We're making fried chicken tonight, folks. Yo, see you later, Lee Warrior. Gracia, Regina, glad to see you stream. I always enjoy your content. Yo, thank you so much. Yo, trying my best out here, not gonna lie with the content, but I'm not going to say it's demotivating at times, but with school, man, it's intense. Like, low key, I'm falling behind because the pace is so fast. We're already finishing up another course. We have 3 projects due for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and honestly, I'm pretty cooked, folks. But Bella Joe, my cousin does Twitch, but I have no idea what he calls himself under. Twitch is a whole other beast, honestly. I'm live streaming on YouTube for the moment, but who knows? I might do simul streaming or whatever they want to call it on Twitch down the line. Doubtful though. But not gonna lie, some people they only have like 100 live viewers, and I saw they had like 1,200 subscribers or whatever subs or whatever you want to call them on Twitch. How much is that? Like 6 grand? Honestly, I'm pretty shocked. But after pretty much every step, I do the same thing. I wash my hands like 20 times. Yeah. Like I used to be the type of guy who eats food off the ground. And here, let me move all this like into frame. I used to be the type of guy who like used to eat food off the ground and like share drinks with everyone. And I'm not gonna lie, ever since COVID, this is big chicken lying to us. See, this said it would only make enough batter for 500 grams of chicken. There's 810 grams in here, and it's more than enough. Man, thankfully I trusted my intuition. But with all that being said, here, let me just mix this up, and then I have to let this sit. So while we're letting this sit, we're going to get the oil prepared, guys. Woo, so exciting live stream to oil. But here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I still have to do schoolwork. I don't know how many of y'all watching are still in school, but MongoDB, does that say anything for you? I already set up the database for that, but I'm gonna have to present it how NoSQL databases compare to SQL databases. Man, what am I doing with my life? Is what I think about sometimes, but. Do your best Mark Wayne's impression when you taste the food. Yo, I'm not too familiar with the man's content, unfortunately. But let's see if I could get this a good shot going here. How's this angle? I look tiny. I look tiny. Anyways. Okay, just move this out of... No, this is not a good angle. Wait. See the video. Hey, I'm 42 and still ask myself what I'm doing with my life. Honestly, yo. Honestly, like... Yo, this is a new addition to the kitchen, and this has been a triple S tier situation edition. But wait. It might be a bit noisy for the stream, though, but I'm going to turn on the vents a bit. I apologize in advance. But, is my voice still coming clear, or guys, is it still, 27 people in chat, I appreciate it. But, is my voice coming clear, or what's the situation? Is it a bit, too noisy? Yeah, so we have some oil right here from the previous time. Yeah, for those who don't know, well, not newly renewed, it's been half a year almost already, man, already half a year, but, yeah, the last kitchen we had, man, yo, it was falling apart, not gonna lie. The house itself is, thank you so much, Sita. But, the house itself I live in, I live with my parents, this place is like 120, 130 years old, like. Anyways, my parents got the kitchen redone, and, so far, like, man, it's so nice. I've never been, like, worked in such a nice kitchen. Oh, that's not true. In Japan, I worked in, like, one really nice modern kitchen, I feel, but still, like, for a home kitchen, this is nice. We got the vents and everything up here. But, anyways, I have two oils right now. One is more, yeah, okay, this one down here seems to be unusable. So I'm going to stick to the one up here, get the heat going. And, yo, little life hack for people who want to deep fry stuff at home. Let me see if I can find it. Way down here. Yeah, here. Oh, no, it's not this one. Oh, yes, it is this one. Yo, rest goes all over the place. It's all over the place. Yeah, little life hack for those who want to deep fry at home. Get yourself one of these. No, I'm exhausted, but guys, I'll be right back. I'm back. You want to get yourself a plate like this, yo. 23 people in chat, snap, yo. Man, I was gone for a while, and people still are still turning up to support. Okay, let me get you guys a nice angle right here. Okay, I think this is a good angle, and I can get a light going right here. Perfect. Okay, let's chat some guys. OMG, Zorella. There's a small delay. I hate to run, but it's almost 10 p.m. where I'm at. I've got to crash. Much love and looking forward to more videos, and I'll watch the live streams. Thank you so much, Cedar. Yeah, I think I missed a lot of people in chat. My bad. A sliding door as well. Yo, sliding door in the 150-year-old. I don't know if it's 150 years old. It might be 130 years old. Yo, neighbor next door. What's up? Hope you're doing good. Belladonna, High-Risk Bowl. I've never seen you live before. Yo, you have to check them out on the channel. So many. But yeah, we're doing some fried chicken today. Fried chicken and waffles. Without the waffles. I already had KFC though. So okay, okay, this is coming up pretty nice actually. Let me just get another pair of chopsticks ready so I can pick up the chicken, because no cross contamination on this channel. This is a cross contamination. This is a cross-contamination free channel. But yeah, I was watching Twitch the other day, and man, like I'm saying, I was just shocked because it's people I've never heard about. And no shade, no shade. These people get like 50,000 viewers, but I'm just saying it's like, these are like large people that I've never heard about. And man, I was just shocked, and I'm like, yo, should I hop onto Twitch? But it just seems to be so hard, so difficult to gain a following on that website.
And I'm just trying to check right now. I'm coming through screen. I have my yeah, it looks funny from this angle actually. Anyways, fried chicken and waffles are the best. Indeed, I've never had them before though. Brian one, austere situation indeed. Okay, it looks like induction heat is an austere situation. This is coming out fast food. But okay, let's go. We're going to start deep frying this sooner or later. Then we're going to bring you up close. And for those who are interested, the food safe way would probably to leave this in the fridge, do it batch by batch, but because we don't want the chicken to be over 4 degrees, because then that's when bacteria, that's like the danger zone, right? We don't want bacteria to start growing, but can't be bothered, and this is just me. Belladonna, I've been a fan for a while. I always love your videos and comment when I remember to. Belladonna, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Jay Garcia, the internet is interesting when you're not chronically online. Jay Garcia, that's facts. I have something to say about that, but neighbor next door were cooking fried chicken. So here, let's put One Piece in as a test. One Piece. Monkey D. Luffy, One Piece, haha. Carlos Sanchez once in, what's up? Welcome to the live stream. Hope you're doing good. But yeah, like, honestly, ever since school started, I don't really, haven't been on YouTube. I'm not doing as much content as I want to. And not gonna lie, when I started working at the Food Factory when I came back from Japan in 2022, I was pretty sad because this channel was pulling in mad views, like millions of views a month, I'm not even exaggerating, like up to 10 million views a month. And I come back here and it was a struggle to even pull like 500k views. And it is what it is though, but then you go through it, you cope and whatnot. And yeah, now I'm making chicken live. We're past that now, and I want to make content again. At one point I was a bit demotivated, I was a bit sad. By the way, to make chicken at home, fried chicken at home, you don't want to just like throw it in. I see some people like online, it's like they're detonating a bomb or something. I shouldn't have said that, but still, you want to like see that's a bad example. You want to just like delicately like place it in away from you. And the heat's a bit high actually, so I'm going to bring it down to medium. Just away from you, slide it away. You might be like, what qualifications does this man have to be giving cooking advice? I've worked in the food industry on and off, for 5 years, and that sounds trendy. Like being a cook, now online it's trendy, right? Like with all the food content, people are like, whoa, like, oh, you're a cook, you must eat so well. Whoa. But not gonna lie, like, okay, here we go, and we're just gonna mix it up. Just a little bit, so it doesn't stick on the bottom. And yeah, now we're going to wait. Do I have a thermometer? No. Do I have yeah, do I have a thermometer? No, but I have one of these things right here. So the oil's going to drop nicely. Stay crisp. Am I going to eat this all today? Most likely not. Like I said, I already had KFC today. I had ice cream not once, but twice with somebody. Not going to mention who. But yeah, that's the situation. Just doing some chicken here. Nice sound. I guess it's pretty noisy for those listening from home. We got the vents going, the chicken going. Belladonna, I appreciate it. Yeah. Like I used to want to open a restaurant. Oh, before I talk about that, yeah, I just wanted to say, like, people. I'm going to reduce the heat a bit because I already know these are. See, you hear it pop, right? You hear the chicken popping, right? These like bubbles. I think this is the moisture escaping from the chicken. I'm not too sure about the science behind that. Food ASMR. I'm gonna stop talking for a sec if y'all want. But when this starts popping onto you and you're wearing like a white shirt, that's going to stain. I have OxyClean, not an ad, in the basement, but I'm gonna wear black today, just so it doesn't stain my clothes. But yeah. It's like people are like, wow, it's so trendy. I'm like, wow, you work at a restaurant. Wow, that's so cool. But not gonna lie, like, a lot of these places I worked at, okay, that's not true, but like some of the places I worked at, it's not great places, It's like almost, I worked with like ex-cons, ex-prisoners, and it's like, I'm not saying don't give these people a second chance, but it's like, what I'll say is, it's not like working at an office or anything like that. It's like a different environment, substances, Yo, it's the only way people can cook. It's a surprising. Like, yo, look how much. Like, guys, look how much. This was full before, but it can like get smaller, you know, because all the moisture is escaping. It gets really small. That's why I cut them a bit bigger. But yeah, these are coming along quite nicely. Anyways, going to go back here. Just get a good angle for all. But yeah, anyways, all that to say, it's like it's a special kind of environment. High stress, definitely high stress. Really tough on the body. There's a couple of former cooks in the programming for this computer related program related course I'm doing right now at a school. But yeah, all that to say, you know, it is what it is. It's a service industry job. No days off on Saturday, Sunday. You go to those. Lots of time you're working. I don't know, at the places I worked at, there were a couple, you know, where it's more than 7 days in a row, you know, you work. I think the max I worked was 9 days in a row. My buddy, he worked 20-some days in a row. Like, poor guy, I don't know what he's up to. He was studying history. I think he works at a warehouse now, actually. I think he's a warehouse associate. And he told me to come work with him after university, but I still wanted to try the food science thing out, but you know, his company seemed good, you know, so you know, I might have been better off, not gonna lie, pay-wise also, because man, these food factories don't pay all that much either. But you could see the chicken's coming along quite nicely. Nice golden brown deliciousness. Yo, 30 people, thank you so much, guys. If you could just leave a like, it would help me out a lot. But yo, Beldona, open a restaurant, I'll make it my mission to visit one day. Yo, I'd love to open a restaurant where everything is like really cheap, if you know what I mean. Like, it's not going to cost you an arm and a leg. But yo, honestly, I don't think I have the energy for that anymore. My body's broken, you know. Yo, sometimes it's a struggle to get out of bed. Depression, I don't think so. But yeah, sometimes, like, I don't know, I still keep up with the exercise and running, but trying to transition into an office job now. But yeah, one day at a time. Jay Garcia, ice cream 2 times, 2 girlfriends confirmed. JK. Do it, Mohammed. I do some more content. I'll really take on some advice about the correct way to cook stuff from someone who studies food science and has a lot of experience on it. Yeah, yo. Food science, you know, I'm not going to say like I'm qualified to teach anyone how to I'm not qualified to teach anyone like how to cook, right? What's my background? Like, okay, I have a bachelor's in food science. I think Doobie Doobop also. Then I worked at how many kitchens? I worked at McDonald's, and then after that I worked at a full service restaurant. Then I worked at a school cafeteria. Then I worked in a restaurant in Japan, and this place was pretty good. The parent company had another restaurant getting into Michelin, Big Gourmand, so yo, we weren't pushing out crap, is what I'm trying to say. And then after that, I worked at a fish, it was kind of like a poke bowl restaurant, you know. So I've been around the block, if you know what I mean. But yeah, food science. What did we do? We did a lot of food security, like how to not get sick, like. A lot of chemistry, like I feel like I could have taken the MCAT or something at the end of it. But I want to make cooking videos for sure. Like honestly, I have a lot of ideas, but really it's just a lack of time. Really truly, it's just a lack of time recently, guys. I'm studying like 10 hours a day. No exaggeration. I wake up, I study like 4 or 5 hours. Then I take my class, and that's like 3 to 4 hours. Yeah, 3 to 4 hours, and then I study another like 4 or 5 hours after that, you know. Sometimes 6 or 7. Today I think I'm only going to do 2 hours because I only slept like 4 hours. But yeah, I'm such a victim right now. I'm not a victim, you know, but yeah, not going to study too much. I don't know if I'm going to stream that if people are interested. But a piece of bread. What type of pan are you using? No, I don't know. This is something my dad brought back from Japan. I don't know. Here, I'll bring you guys up close because the chicken is getting done right here. Yo, it looks pretty good. Does that look good to you? We're gonna have a second fry coming up. Yo, Jay Garcia, it is an induction stove. Yo, Nepo B22, what's up? Hope you're doing good. Yo, Belladonna, yo, what's this say hi feature? Yo, YouTube Live is changing also. Yo, Dima, what's up? Long time no see, yo, Dima, long time viewer of the channel. I appreciate that. Here, let me just pull out these pieces of chicken, because I don't want these to burn. So I'm gonna quickly pull out these pieces of chicken and put the next batch in here. I'm gonna lower the. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm gonna lower the oil also, just to not burn anything. 24/7 grind, yo. You know how it be. You know how it is. Because Jay Garcia, I think Jay Garcia studied computer science also, right? I'm not in computer science still, but I'm in because we don't do any like mathematics, you know. We're just coding all day. Yo, Gavin, what's up? Hope you're doing good. Yo, Gavin, I think you're a new viewer, eh? Yo, welcome to the channel, Gavin. Hope you're doing good. Yo, looking back, like when I used to like do all those live streams, man, look super good, yo. Thank you so much, R4 Jurleek. Now I'm hungry, yo. I'm starting to get a bit hungry too, even though I had ice cream 2 times. I had passion fruit soft serve, and then I went back after KFC. I went back for more ice cream. Probably not a good. CC, yo, even the biggest masters. Not that I'm a master. Makes mistakes. So. See, this is good. This is good. It's happened that I dropped the chicken, and what happened? The oil splattered a bit. So when you're working in like a real kitchen environment, this probably won't happen. But right now, what's happening? I'm going to just lower the heat so this doesn't start like burning the oil. I'm going to grab a J-cloth just to quickly wipe the oil. Clean as you go, folks. Clean as you go. You know, I'm preaching right now. I don't really follow. Okay, we could raise the temperature again because we're adding chicken. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to chat as soon as I put the chicken in, this batch of chicken in. Yeah, see, now the heat's a bit low, so I could increase it. Which is a channel I really like to watch. Not that I'm watching all that much YouTube recently though. But does anyone watch the YouTube channel Jasmine and Misashi, the guy who works in New York? I think he's half Japanese, just like me, but he's half Korean, so that's not my situation, but still, he's half Japanese from what I understand. And I don't know if he's like Michelin trained or what's his story, but yo, his food looks delicious, not gonna lie. And yo, like other like cooks on YouTube shorts that I really feel like, yo, their food looks really good. The Senpai Kai, yo, his food looks really good. Yo, he looks like someone, I think he's worked in Michelin starred places also. Like me, I've never worked at a place like that. I guess the closest thing I ever worked was a restaurant where the parent company had one of the shops get into Bib Gourmand, which is not the Michelin star guy, but still it's done by Michelin. But how big were the pieces of chicken? So I think I could estimate that. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we probably have 30 pieces of chicken. What's 800 divided by 30? 20, 30, what, 25, 28 grams, something like that? I'm not too sure. Belligerent, thank you so much for watching the shorts. Do a little dance. Yo, that was a big cringe. Yo, Belladonna, thank you so much. I thought you were Mexican. Yo, people still think my brother's full Mexican, but turns out, nah, he's half Japanese, half white also. See, sticking to the bottom of the pan, but that's alright, you just move it a bit. And we don't want too much stickage, because this is going to ruin the oil, like, real fast, if you know what I mean. How big are the pieces of chicken? Yeah, that's just, yeah, so like, I think 28 grams, 30 grams, something like that. Yo, neighbor next door, what's up? Yo, Yuki31, I think was the first member of this channel. Yo, thank you so much to Yuki31. Hope you're doing good, but hi Mr. Bonnie Chef. Well, I don't know about chef, you know. I haven't worked in a restaurant in 3 years, I think. I think the last time I worked in a restaurant was... Funny story, I started this channel 2 weeks after I started working my last restaurant job. So, yo, you guys have been watching from the start, been through thick and thin or whatever you want to call it. And speaking about ups and downs, I have something interesting that I want to show everyone. I'm not going to show the other side, but this right here, this package right here. I'm going to open it on camera, but YouTube sent it to me, so let's guess what's in the package. I know what it is, but leave your guesses down below. What did YouTube? And yo, this is not a meme, but YouTube actually sent me the package. So yeah, if you want to put your guesses down below. See, this is a big piece right here compared to like. This piece is a bit flatter, you know, so this is obviously going to have to be pulled out first. But I think how much moisture do you lose when deep frying chicken? I'm not sure. Is it like 30%? So we're going to be left with what, like 500 grams of chicken? Like a pound of chicken maybe? I'm not too sure. See, even though I studied food science, like, I don't have the answers for anything. You could Google that. But, yo, Jay Garcia, indeed, it is a party, you know. We have all the regulars in here today. And yo, for those who missed it, yo, long-time viewer, member of the channel also, Patrick Connaughton got hit by a car, so, yo, we're really hoping for a good recovery for Patrick, honestly, like, yo, for real, that's some traumatic stuff, honestly. Belladonna, neighbor, racist cute and isn't cute, and handsome and amazing, yo, I don't know about that, Belladonna. The UK31 fried chicken party, yo, indeed. I think we're going to take maybe another 15 minutes to deep fry all this chicken. We're going to eat some of it, and then we're going to have to study, unfortunately, Saturday night study session. JG, what brand of exhaust hood is that? Yo, I'm not sure if that. Yo, honestly, this whole kitchen was basically done when I was gone, so, I'm not too sure, but yo, JG, do you work in the food service industry? Jay Garcia, the restaurant leftovers always look triple Esther. Yo, they were, but sad story, the owner closed the restaurant. I should make a video on that, actually. Just there's a lot of people, okay, there's like stuff burning on the bottom. I'm gonna try to, see, you see on the edge of this top picture, the stuff burning on the bottom. But, yo, I should start making videos on that, actually. But yeah, the owner, unfortunately, in Japan, closed down his restaurant, in March, actually. And I think it's a combination of him working 90 hours a week and... Yo, let's see how this tastes. Wow, really good. Really good. Whoa. The YouTube video when they gave you the deed to YouTube court, nah. Belladonna. YouTube gave you a contract to sell your soul? Nah. Maybe. Close, you're close. Bella Joe, play button? Nah. This channel is coming close to 50,000 subscribers. Yo, thank you so much, guys. 50,000 subscribers. So if you're interested in that, please subscribe to the channel. But to get a play button, it's 100,000. If I combine all my channels, you know, I'm at like 120, 125k. You have to be on one channel, and unfortunately, we're not there yet. But that's the goal. Honestly, that's the goal. I have some videos in mind, long videos in mind, actually, to get there. But yeah, we're going to see, because we're still a long ways there, like halfway there, almost halfway there. We're 49.2% there. Yo, Don Brown, what's up? Hope you're doing good. After all, you gotta make a killer sauce, tossing that in, dude. Like sweet and sour. You know, I'm too tired to make a sauce, but there's already like a soy sauce flavor in the batter. It's already flavored, so yeah, I was thinking about cutting up a lemon or something like that, but I'm too tired, guys. Like, I don't want to clean the cutting board. I'm just gonna pop that into the dishwasher. And oh, yo, we have a dishwasher now in this renovated kitchen, and I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm not a big fan of like wood cutting boards in the dishwasher, you know, knives in the dishwasher. But plastic cutting boards, I think it's alright. Like, yo, let me know if you think otherwise, but I think it's alright. Scarab, what's up? Bella Joe, are you on Instagram to follow? Yo, I am on Instagram, but I'm inactive. But if you're interested in following the Instagram of the Rice Bowl channel, it's ricebowl.png, but I'm not too sure how it's spelled. I think it's ricebowl, one word, .png. But you'll find it, If you're interested in following the Instagram, it's public, it's not private. And, yo, I wanted to, like, start trying to grow an Instagram page and all that, but, yo, no time to scroll and all, you know, unfortunately. Like, YouTube is plenty enough, and, yo, okay. I'm like, yo, my heart is at YouTube, you know. Some people, their heart's on Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, you know. There's a bajillion other platforms. With me, it's YouTube, and I feel like, yo, YouTube treats me well out of all the platforms. They send me stuff. They pay me on time. They've given me a lot of opportunity, you know. Throughout the years, especially on my last channel. Financially, they've helped me a lot. It's not like YouTube's paying me through the videos, you know, people watch. But, yeah, the other platforms, you know, like, I feel like the video, TikTok, you know, it wasn't bad, not gonna lie. But it feels like really hard, it feels like an uphill battle to build a following over there. But, yeah, YouTube, I feel like they treat me well, you know. Well, as well, look, I'm not delusional, as well as a social media corporation could treat you, if you know what I mean. Belladonna, I've been subscribed for like a year or two now, can't remember, I have no sense of time. Yeah, yo, time flies, you know. We're at the 3rd year of this channel, which is crazy to say out loud, but it's kind of scary, you know, because when I started this channel, one second, let me just put in this chicken, because I don't want to screw this up. It's kind of hard to talk and cook at the same time, you know. Yeah, this is definitely going to have to be done in 2 batches. It's okay, all the chicken on the side here, it's going to be cold, but, it's okay. We'll just deep fry it again at the end. Do a big deep fry wombo combo, crisp it up at the end, if you know what I mean. Here we go. Yeah, this might actually be 2 or 3 more batches, actually. But yeah, like, I don't know, YouTube, just like this whole other side of, yeah, there's this whole other side to YouTube that I didn't know about. Like, now I have one of these channel managers, and unfortunately, like, I don't live in New York City or in Los Angeles where a lot of these events happen. But yo, I get invited to these things, but yeah, I can't attend to them. But I'm surprised, you know, like, I'm not even that large of a channel, but yeah, but you know, I love YouTube, honestly, with the bottom of my heart. I've been on the platform since 2006 as a viewer, as someone who makes videos since 2010, 2011, something like that. 2011, I think. So I've been here for a while, you know. Okay, here we go. Yeah, now the oil's getting really dirty. It is what it is, you know. It is what it is. It's not like I'm serving this to a customer. Now I'm going to read chat a bit. I think I'm a bit behind in chat. Scarab, this channel is a Christian kid-friendly channel. Yeah, yo, look, we don't talk about anything serious on this channel, like religion or politics or anything like that. Like, yo, this is just like hashtag good vibes only. But yeah, I try to make this kid-friendly as possible, you know, because yo, it's awkward, right? If a 12-year-old kid or if a parent, you know, yo, there's so much crap on the internet, and parents don't know what their kids are watching, and yeah, yo, that's not my responsibility to be fair to like protect the children of the world, but still, like, yo, I don't wanna feed into that, you know. Like, if a 7-year-old kid wants to watch it, yeah, it's okay, you know. We're not talking about anything bad. Yo, I'm cooking fried chicken, you know. A piece of bread. Will you be eating the chicken with other dishes? Nah, maybe an apple. Yo, I'm so tired, guys, honestly. I slept 2.5 hours, took a 2-hour nap. Like, whew. Yo, I'm barely able to stand up. I ran also today. And when I say I ran, I'm not talking about the country, was Persian people, Iran. No, like I mean, I exercised. I ran today, so. I'm a bit tired. Yo, DM from Brazil. Yo, what's up to the Brazilian viewers? Yo, I think you're a new viewer. Welcome to the channel. Cable. Tabitha Rose Bahago. Yo, what's up, Tabitha? Hope you're doing good. But yeah, yo, I have a lot to talk about, because I haven't went live in a while. It's already 10:14. Maybe we could wrap up dinner at like 11. I get in 2 hours studying. Go to bed by 2. I'm probably gonna have to sleep like 10 hours tonight, but it is what it is. Jay Garcia, did Google send a hat? Yo, did you get it also, Jay Garcia? Did you get it also? Yeah, it's like a beanie. I think it's a beanie. I'm not too sure. I'm gonna open it on camera and make a video out of it. But yo, Jay Garcia, did you get a hat also? Oh, we go. Oh yeah. Hey, Ricebo, I graduated a few weeks ago, and I'm going to college for arts and film. Oh, yo, so I guess you graduated high school, right? So, yo, good for you, because when I was in high school, honestly, like at the time, that felt like the hardest thing in the world, and I'm sure for you it did too. And when you go to college, it's going to be new challenges, but you're going to meet new people, hopefully. So yeah, I think it's going to be a positive experience. So I hope you have a good time. For me, I was kind of a loner. I had a couple of friends. I have one friend who does content, and another friend who does content actually from college. But at first I was a loner. Look, at first I was a loner. People spoke with me, but I wasn't. Look, I'm not saying to follow my lead, but I wasn't really interested in interacting with the other kids. I thought I was like cool, like oh, I'm a lone wolf. But now that I'm a bit older, I realize it's like, man, it's not bad to be part of a pack sometimes, especially in that kind of setting. Like, I don't regret anything, but I definitely missed out on stuff because the food sign, yeah, I see there's like crap sticking to the bottom of the pot now. Like, let me show you guys at home real quick what's happening right here. Because right now, when I scrape the bottom of the pot, you see, is autofocus going to cooperate? Maybe not. Yo, Uzer said that I also graduated last week. Yo, congratulations to Uzar also. Yo, the Shuri Kenzo. Yo, I haven't seen you in a while, Lizer. Hope you're doing good, man. Hope you're doing good. Unfortunately, my mic is not. Yuki Sodium, congrats to all the graduates, yo. Indeed, like. But yeah, like I was saying, I missed out on a lot of stuff. I didn't go to the orientation week. I was like too cool for that, and then the food science group was small, we were like 20 kids. I didn't know, like, I only know maybe 5 out of the 25 kids' names until my last year. I didn't know the names of like 20 people, even though we had the same classes. Every class we had the same class for 2 years. I didn't know anyone's name. Couldn't be bothered. The people, still invited me to all these food science parties, food science events, and I didn't go to a single one of them. Except the last one. And that was pretty fun. It was the graduation party. I actually went to that. And people were super nice, super friendly. And they were like, "Oh, Rice Bowl, you actually joined us. Oh my God, Rice Bowl. Oh." You know what I mean? And I was like, "Yo." And then there was some beer involved, and then people I never spoke to, were talking to me. I was talking to people I never spoke to in class, and I was like, "Yo, if I went to these events when during the school year, who knows? It would have been a different school experience for sure, but the party scene isn't for me, man, the party scene isn't for me, so that's why I kept on like rejecting them for 3 years. But the last one I went to, happy I did, but I don't regret going to the other ones. But for those who are graduating and going on to college or anything like that, like my recommendation is don't be like me. Just say yes, like. Try to experience it, because you only go through college once. I'm almost 30 years old now, and it's too late for me to go clubbing, or I guess I could still go to the bar, but me, I'm trying to figure out my life, My dream in life was to be a YouTuber. I was on the cusp of that at one point with my old channel, not anymore. And I kind of had that attitude going into university. Like, I only had 120 subscribers when I got into university, and I was like, not 120,000, 120. And I was like, it's okay, I'm gonna be a YouTuber. Like, it's okay, I'm gonna drop out of school. Like, who cares? But yeah, unfortunately, YouTube only started to blow up on my before last semester. But yeah, I was like concentrated on YouTube videos and like work, and yeah, I didn't really socialize. But my recommendation to all the see, it's burning a bit on the bottom, because I'm not mixing this enough. Because like I'm getting lazy, I'm getting like a bit tired. Sure, let me pull all of this chicken up. Yo, I think I'm missing a lot of Jay Garcia. Bro came back for this from. Yo, Uzar, you started watching me in high school. I appreciate it, because you know when I started making these videos, I'll tell you, I was lost in life. You know, I worked my first job out of college, and you know I was not clinically depressed, but you know that kind of feeling. You know, like I really felt like I was cheated. If you watch my most recent long video, I have to increase the heat of the oil. Like making $15 after like 4 years, 3.5 years of college, like man. And then it was like 3-hour commute, working in the cold, working in a freezer, like you know, I was just like I was so over it, and like we don't all deserve good jobs, right? But man, $15 after university, that was brutal, you know. And then I was like, yo, screw all of this. I went back to Japan, went to live with my grandma for like 1.5 years. And yeah, I started making these videos like 3 months in. I took a break from YouTube also, because I was like just burned out from life, from the job, from YouTube. Because I used to do daily uploads for long videos with my brother. You know, we had a little system going. But yeah, and then I started doing these videos. Like I was like, okay, I'm gonna give YouTube another chance. I'm gonna reinvent myself completely. And now we're here. Welcome to the Rice Bowl channel, to everyone who's watching. Yeah, this is this karage really messed up the oil, unfortunately. But YOLO, right? Yo, we have 26 people. Yo, that's crazy. Yo, Belladrone. Yo, it was stressful for you. Yo, who knows? College, if you're going into film and all that, I think people are more open, like you're saying, to different people and all that. So, yo, it might be a better experience, Belladrone. Hopefully. Yeah, honestly. Jay Garcia, never too late to put the sunglasses back on. Yo, you're right. It's never too late, you know. And I'm always like, do I make a comeback? Do I make a comeback? But yeah, most of those videos are copyrighted now. Look, I'm going to assume 99% of you guys watching the stream have no idea what I'm talking about. But yeah, most of those videos are copyrighted now, unfortunately. So. And I lost monetization on that channel also, so yeah, I'm going to concentrate on the Rice Bowl channel. I might make a new channel in the future for turning your life back around. This code at 28 years old, but no, I don't think so. I might document this over here. But yeah, I think the Rice Bowl channel is going to be my home for a while now. My last channel was my home for like 12 years, but I think Rice Bowl's my home now. It sounds a bit corny though, but I appreciate everyone who watches it. Hello Joe, graduated in 2020, a bit weird. Yeah, yo, that's when I graduated also. No ceremony. Oh, do you know what happened though? My actual class graduated in 2019, but I did 1 semester in Japan, so I was delayed by half a semester. So I participated in the goodbye party of my class, but I still had a semester left. And I graduated in 2020. And you kind of see these memes online, and yo, this might be relatable for those who are at home, and you could let me know. But yo, when you graduate, it's like your life changes completely, and it's just a random Tuesday, you know, like you're never going to see these people again. Ever since I graduated university, I had some like, okay, I could go through a rundown of all my friends, like situations I had in university if people are interested, because there's not that many. But I'm going to say this, the people I met in university, it was like high quality people. Okay, that's not right, because that would mean just low quality people, but very interesting people. So I had one friend from Pakistan. This is one of the only kids I knew from my class, because it's like we were one of the only guys. There was like 5 guys, 20 girls kind of situation. He sat beside me and we started talking. He was from Pakistan. And we were friendly. We became like closer as time went by. And I've seen him one time in the past 5 years post-university. Then I have a friend from Hong Kong. He's from another province though, but a friend from Hong Kong. We were friends. We became friends on my last year, but he does content. He has like 300k on TikTok, 100k on Instagram. He does fitness videos, like mobility and all that. But yeah, I haven't seen him in the past 5 years. Then I have a friend that I used to work with at the restaurant, and he was a PhD candidate at the same university. And he comes to town quite a bit, so I see him like once a year. And then I have a Korean friend. He does content also. He's at like 35k on Instagram. He just blew up, and then he took a hiatus, but he's coming back I think. And I met him. I think I met him once. Post university. Then I have my Bangladeshi friend. He's Bangladeshi, but he moved to Japan. He works in Japan. He married a Japanese girl, and yeah, he was living that lifestyle in Japan. And I met him once after university, or twice after university, and we became friends on my last semester also, because I was in the library watching like YouTube videos in Japanese. Yo, it's like some stupid crap, you know? I don't know what I was watching, and he's like, wait, are you Japanese? And I'm like, yeah, one word answer. And then he left and he came back, and he continued talking to me, and we became friends, and I was like, and all these people I met, honestly, I'll be honest, like, I can't give too many details, but they're doing like some pretty amazing things I find. Yo, it's not like me, doing videos and like working in the factory, you know, in the evenings and nights, you know. But yeah, those are the people I met in university. I think I'm a bit behind on chat, eh? Oh, Jay Garcia. So I guess we're the same age. Uzo Sadat. Yeah, since then I've been to Japan 3 times. You're one of the reasons I wanted to go. So respect. Graduated in 2020 as well. COVID weird time. Yo, did you have a good time in Japan though? Yeah, yo, Bella Joe, last 5 years feels like a blur, like honestly to me too, like, I just can't get over how long the 5 years of high school felt compared to the last 5 years, between 2020 and 2025, like, my 5 years of high school felt so long, you know, like, man, because my commute was like 2.5 hours a day, sometimes 3, I took the train, metro, and bus, and sometimes I would walk also. And then, yeah, you know, it was brutal for me for 5 years. I did that long commute, but for 4 years. So I used to live close to the school, and then we moved out here. Because, housing is cheaper out here, and my parents wanted to buy a house. But yeah, those 5 years felt so long. And I was so happy to be over with high school, you know. But, looking back, yo, that was the life, honestly. Those were good days. And I went to a pretty difficult high school, like, we did advanced science, advanced mathematics, because at the end of the year when we graduated, the government made us do a test, like, it was a standardized test, and, yo, for us, honestly, it was a joke. I think everyone scored over 90. Then our school, like, made us take a separate test to graduate, and, yo, that was no joke. That was no joke. I almost failed that one. Yo, Crazy Canadian Cooking, what's up? Hope you're doing good. Long time no see, man. Yo, Crazy Canadian Cooking, yo, big supporter of the channel. Yo, we're doing fried chicken tonight. Almost done here. Yo, Belladona's leaving. Yo, thank you so much for sticking around, though. Uzar said that my 5 years of school reunions this year are going to be so rigged because I feel like so little has happened. Yo, me too. It was supposed to be last year, but like something happened, so we're doing it. No, me it's my 10-year high school reunion. Yeah. That was supposed to be last year, but something happened, and it's happening this year, I think. I don't know if I'm going to that. Yo, should I stream the high school reunion, folks? Guys, should I stream the high school reunion? Yo, Chi-X, yo, a lot of the long-time viewers are back. Hey, yo, Chi-X, hope you're doing good also. Long time no see. Crazy Canadian Cooking made some roasted chicken today. Yo, that sounds good. I'm making some fried chicken. And I had KFC. Yo, Vortex Coder, member of the channel who has the rice bowl logo, the rice ball sticker. Yo, thank you so much, Vortex, for supporting for all these months. Youth31 and everyone else, also Patrick, Yo, all the people, Jay Garcia also, and even those who aren't members who just watch, I appreciate it, eh? 'Cause, imagine like how depressing it would be. Well, not depressing, but like, man, having to fry all this chicken alone. Like, we've been live for what, an hour now? But at least I have people, quote unquote, to talk to. Yeah, it feels parasocial the other way around, but yeah, at least I have people to talk to, But Vortex Coder, hope you're doing good. But Bella Joe, see you in the next one. And for those who are just joining now, I'm looking at this direction because I have another phone going for the chat because it's like a bit awkward looking down here. You know what I mean? So I have a phone closer by to look at chat. Yeah, long time. Uzar Sadat, yeah, Japan was great, did some solo travel, went with friends, family. I'm actually vegan, so food-wise it's hard yeah, Japan isn't really one of those vegan-friendly countries, not gonna lie. I went to Nagano once during the December and survived off 7-Eleven rice and coleslaw. Yeah, Japan for sure is not a place to go if you wanna have like a vegan expedition, or you know what I mean, because meat, fish, like first of all dashis and everything, right? Dashi powder and all that. So guys, not gonna lie, I'm getting like really exhausted, and I still have to study. Does anyone in chat have to study tonight, or is it just me? Is it just me tonight? Cause because maybe we could do a study stream. We could tie this into a study stream. Keep each other accountable. So because I don't want to fall asleep. I think I'm only going to do like two hours tonight, maybe 1 hour. What time is it? 10:30. Yeah, maybe 1 or 2 hours, something like that. We're not going to do too long. Again, I usually study like 10 to 12 hours a day. Like it's actually insane, guys. And this is all man, I really hope I find a job after this thing, but yeah, no promises. Alright, this is the last batch of chicken. Thank goodness. Might as well wash my hands. Before the chicken sticks to the bottom. No, I don't even remember what I was talking about. And I appreciate it. Hey, 27 people in chat. If you're new, consider leaving a like to the stream, That's my little YouTube plug. But, Uzar Sada, that would be crazy. Making Japanese curry right now. Snap, Oh, the chicken is sticking to the bottom. Yeah, this oil is going to be bad. I'm going to have to clean up this pan, I think. That'll be a project for tomorrow. I could do it on stream also, but the oil's going to be hot, so maybe not. Hey, don't do what I just did. Actually, wash your hands and then work over oil. Because you can see these droplets right here. If this falls in here, that's like an explosion waiting to happen. That's dangerous. I'm going to dry off. These are cooking tips they don't teach you, teach you in school. Maybe they teach you in school. I've never been to culinary school, but you don't see the YouTube people talking about cooking tips like that, eh? Only on the Rice Bowl channel. But Japanese curry is delicious. I haven't had it in a couple of weeks though. My dad usually makes it for me. I do these simpler things nowadays because I just don't have time, to be over a pot staring around. I'm deep frying chicken for the past hour, but still. We still have some deep frying here, but we have a good quantity, eh? The Yuki31 late night chats are always nice, very relaxing. Indeed. At one point the trolls were really bad, but it seems to have calmed down, Let me get some chicken, Jay Garcia, the worst thing is, Jay Garcia could probably dox my house. That's the worst part of it all. Yeah, I have enough chicken to share, honestly. We're gonna have to eat some of this tomorrow. How does it taste? Like, cause I used the nuts, Still very, very crispy. It's cold, but delicious. Lo-fi girl, rice bowl edition, lo-fi bowl. So yeah. I think I'm going to study an hour or two and then set my alarm. Try to wake up at 10 tomorrow. Jay Garcia, close the cabinet. Okay, okay. I understand that maybe children should go to I'll close the cabinet. While I'm at it, I'm gonna make myself a glass of water. Anyways. Yo, I'm surprised how many people are in chat, you know, considering how long I was gone for. Yo, Uzar. Yeah, yo, dashes and everything, but being vegan solo traveling pretty easy. There's an app called Happy Cow, easiest thing to eat vegan. Yeah, I think if you're not solo traveling and you're traveling with other people who aren't vegan, it's a bit tricky, but that's why I like solo traveling. Like myself also, I'm not vegan. Like, yo, I'm not vegan or anything, but it's like when you solo travel, okay, it's a bit selfish, but you get to go where you want, when you want, eat what you want, when you want. If you don't want, if you're too tired, you know, one day, yo, just stay in the room, you know. But when you're with other people, it's a bit more tricky. Yo, after all, that oil's getting pretty dark. Yeah, yo, it is. Honestly, it is. And if you were working at a restaurant, depends on the place. I've seen some places go a bit darker than this, but this would soon be time to change, I think. But me, yo, at our family, yo, oil's so expensive, you know, like, and it's just us, you know, like, it's not healthy. But yeah, you know, we go past the limit where it really gets oxidized. But when people come over and we make food for them, we use fresh oil, you know, because, yo, a lot of people aren't up for that, you know, like, getting heart disease or whatever from the bad oil. Yo, Min959, yo, the champion for guessing words, yo, Min959, long time no see. Hope you're doing good also, eh? Tenzin Babu, yo, thanks so much for checking them, eh? But yo, lately, man, it's been a struggle. I've been on that daily upload grind, but I want to upload more. I want to upload more longs. I want to live stream more. I want to do IRL live streams. I don't know how I would do that because I don't want to get doxxed. But if I ever move to the city, who knows? Maybe next year when I find a job, I might move to the city next. I don't know. And I might do some IRL streams, speaking with the people of the streets. Probably not, because people don't want to be filmed in public like that. But yeah, I'd love to just IRL stream, but yeah, it's a bit tricky now, especially since I live with my parents, you know. I don't want them to get doxxed or anything like that. Also, you gotta do this cooking style streams again. Yeah, I can only do this when both of my parents aren't home, because, yo, they're sleeping at this hour. And, yeah. Right now they're both seeing my brother. He left the house for work and it's his birthday coming up, so they went to go see him. But me, I have 3 final projects due. Oh, yo, my muscle in my neck is a bit painful. I have 3 final projects due, so I couldn't participate in that, unfortunately. Alright, so I'm just going to reheat all the chicken that's in here. And yeah, we're going to call it I think we're going to call it a day, folks. We're going to eat on stream a bit, study a bit on stream, maybe brush my teeth on stream. Probably not. And yeah, we're going to call it a day. And for those who've been watching this fried chicken situation from the beginning, I think you noticed something, or dare I say, lack of something. I haven't been cleaning the oil as I go in. See, that's really bad. That's why I have all this like crack and gunk stuck onto the bottom now. See? And if you're working at a restaurant, yo, the chef's gonna get angry. So yo, we have all this chicken, but we're gonna just go for that double fry action. The oil's a bit low actually, the temperature here. We're gonna increase that temperature a bit. But yeah, it's still very crispy, but still just to reheat it. So I might burn it actually, so I'm gonna have to be careful here. Let's go rapido presto. Okay, yo, my finger. Here we go. Okay. You'll see the oil's getting all foamy. Like, yo, you could tell this oil's getting old. I think we might do like tonkatsu in this one time, and then it's going to be but see the oil smoking also. That's actually not too great of a sign. Deep frying is finicky. Honestly, it's finicky, folks. Like people kind of make fun of fry cooks sometimes, but not me. Like imagine you have to deal. Okay, wait, I'm gonna need to get one of these bad boys. Yeah, now we got a really crisp layer on the chicken. But here, let me just. This is for tea, I think. It's okay. We have a dishwasher now, though. Okay, but wait, I'm talking too much here. I'm gonna have to go rice bowl cook mode, like when I used to work in the kitchens. Yeah. See. Oh no, these are burning. Okay. Well, these are extra crispy. Okay, let me just get these out ASAP. Man, I tried to show off and failed spectacularly. Yeah. Okay, calm down. I haven't worked in the kitchen in like 2 years now. But it still looks good though. It still looks good. I mean, a bit burnt, but it's okay. It still looks good. Yo, I'm happy. I'm happy with these. Yo, what's the chat saying though? Yo, Vortex Code, you're addicted to the lives. Thank you so much. But okay, here I'm gonna try to reheat the rest here, real quickly, and then yeah, it's gonna be time to eat. So definitely looking forward to that. We're going to be eating the fruits of our labor. And like I said, I'm just going to concentrate a bit here, just to go on rapid express vortex mode. You know, vortex mode. Yo, we have 35 people in the house. Okay, yo, that's exciting. I hope everyone's enjoying the stream. We're doing some fried chicken. We're going to eat the fried chicken on stream. Maybe crack open a cold one. I don't know about that. But yeah, we're just reheating this real quick at the end here. Okay, we're going to have to increase the heat, I think. Or these going to burn also now. Okay, let me make some room. Just so I could dump it all on. Yo, are you able to hear the crisp? Yo, Chad, are the people on chat able? Yo, I'm catching those Twitch mannerisms now, like referring. Okay, yeah, these are definitely going to burn. Okay. Okay, let's do this real fast. Yeah, are you able to hear how crispy these are though? When I shut off the vents, maybe. Cause maybe you'll be the one to save me. Yo, I love that song. And yo, for those at home who are like used to Rice Bowl, like reading every single comment in chat, my bad today. I just had a lot to talk about, you know, so it's been a while for me also, you know. Yo, 38 people in chat, we're almost at 40 people. Yo, guys, thank you so much. I'm really tempted to do a horizontal short one of these days, but yo, I'm scared no one's gonna watch. People are only here for vertical shorts. So as tempting as it is, it's hard to bite the bullet. Maybe if I simulcast vertical streams, horizontal streams, Twitch streams, TikTok streams. Yeah, you know how it is. You know how it is on the live stream game, because we're all on this content creator. We're all on this content creator grind, right? We're all competing for attention, right? If I were to start breaking into like the whole streaming game, man, I'd be up here against like Kai Cenat and okay, that's okay. Well, I'll take that. But okay. Here, let me make some room for us to eat real quick. And and then it's going to be time for dinner. Am I going to get doxxed if I? No, it's pretty dark. Maybe here. Yeah, that's a good angle, I think, guys. Here we go. The chicken, piping hot. Yo, do I look like one of those mukbang channels? Like that? Shut off the vents. You're a bit noisy. Fill it up with some wah. For those who don't know, wah is the shorthand term for water. And I'll move this chair nearby. Whoa. Yo, if someone could screenshot this for a thumbnail. But I have my regular phone here, so I guess we're not gonna need this anymore. Fried chicken ASMR. Yo, you bet. Heck yeah, fried chicken ASMR. Oh. Okay. How does this look? Yo, is this gonna get clicks? Guys, is this gonna get clicks? Is this a thumbnail? One in chat if you don't think I could eat all this. Alright, okay. No, really good. Wow, really good fried chicken. I wish I could give some of this to my brother. Actually, it's too bad he's not with us right now. But really good. Yo, why can't? Yo, nice thumbnail, but yo, could someone screenshot this for me so I could use it as a thumbnail? Yo, cheese adolo from Japan, what's up? Should I crack open a cold one? I'm really tempted. I haven't drank in a while. Pass me a chicken, Mr. Boyo, you bet. Go. For Uzar, who's vegan, you know. No, Mocha, what's up? Hope you're doing good. But here, let me adjust the camera a bit so I can see chat. But for Uzar, who's vegan, you know, you could do tofu with cornstarch. Tofu is cornstarch, and then you kind of deep fry that. It's really good, also, I find. Here, this is one that I considered to be a bit more burnt. Let's see if I could fetch it out. Right here. Let's listen to the crunch. Here, on a live stream. Rice Bowl channel. Only here, folks. Really good. Really good. I don't like eating on stream too much because, you know, when I'm chewing, I can't talk. Oh, I almost dropped that. Let me check if we have rice. I might have some rice, actually. Oh, we have rice. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna microwave some of this rice. Yo, now we're talking. Now we're talking, guys. And then I'm gonna take out some of this sauce. Oh, where's the sauce at? Here it is. some of the sauce. And I just need a little plate. Here we go. Here we go. Yo, we got a triple Lester situation going, folks. Let me just see, cause I'm just trying to check if I have any notifications, because I put my phone on do not disturb mode. Yo, 29 viewers. I think we might have some new viewers in chat. I'm at 15% battery, snap. Okay. Jay Garcia, my GF with John Dan and... Yo, Jay Garcia has a girlfriend? Yo, Jay. Yo, Jay's revealing a lot about himself today. Yo, Jay Garcia has a girlfriend? Snap. Astro, all that work paid off. The best part about cooking, honestly. The thing is, it takes like, oh, I have to shake the bottle. It takes like an hour to cook. Even a bit more. Like an hour and a half, because I was talking at the same time. And then you finish eating this in 15 minutes, you know? It is what it is, though. Only for almost a decade? Snap, yo. Jay Garcia, yo, for those who don't know, Jay Garcia has a girlfriend. It's kind of funny how, like, when you're in elementary school and someone accuses you of having a girlfriend, it's like, yo, take that back. It's like you're offended. And once you grow older, you're like, yeah, yo, I get girls. You know, it's kind of funny how life works. Yo, Dipteroop Dad, a member of the channel. What's up? Hope you're doing good, man. It's been a while. Always hungry also. Hope you're doing good. A piece of bread. What type of sauce? This all over here. Ponzu. It's like vinegary, citrusy soy sauce. Yeah, yo, Jay Garcia, respect Jay Garcia in the chat, guys, cause like, oh, yo, Dipteroop, thank you so much. Yo, W Dipteroop for the super chats, thank you so much, man, I appreciate it. I can't do a push-up now, cause I'm eating. But, yo, for the $20,000 super chat, thank you so much. Yo, thank you. Yo, I'm enjoying it. I'm exhausted today, though. Not gonna lie. I still have to study, but I'm exhausted. Yo, there are a lot of new viewers today, I think. So, yo, feel free to introduce yourself also. You know, we're having an open conversation. We just learned that Jay Garcia, a viewer of the channel, has a girlfriend for almost a decade, and I don't want this to be a kind of situation for like someone new joins and they feel like they can't comment, you know, because it's like everyone knows each other. It's like when you go to a bar and everyone knows each other. It's like no, not on the Rice Bowl channel. Like Uzar Sadat, yo, we've never seen you in the comments, or have we? I'm not too sure, but yo, you aren't active like this in the comments, and this is what I like to see, new people commenting. So yo, feel free also. But nah, yo, Dipteroop, thank you so much. Uzar Sadat, my curry was a 7 on 10. Yo, that's good. That's good. Nothing beats Coco's curry from Japan. Yo, I've never had Coco's. It's a bit pricey, you know? But, maybe next time. I'm always like, I have to try it out. But, I never try it out. Because I'm not gonna lie. You could buy some pretty good, like, premium curries from Japan. I'll show you what I brought back. I have stuff that expired so, like, a while ago, guys, actually. I have to eat this, but, like... You could do a quick show and tell. Like, why would I pay, you know, like, $10 or whatever to go eat curry? I have a little curry stash at home for those who are interested. No, it's not water. It's like a citrusy soy sauce. Yeah, I'm gonna get to school in a sec. But like, you can get these like premium curries. They're like $4, which is like really expensive in Japan for. This one expired 2 years ago. I have to eat it. And you can buy like little spaghetti sauces also. But what was I saying? Yeah, that's why. So that's why I've never been to like Coco's or anything like that, because it's so like. I'll just try something new from the supermarket. But again, like I have the privilege to be able to like cook when I'm in Japan, if you know what I mean. Because a lot of the time, you know, when you're in Japan, you know, you're at a like, capsule hotel, you're in some kind of hotel situation where you can't cook. So you're pretty stuck to the convenience store food or all. Bro's curry's almost older than my nephew. You don't want to know when some of that stuff expired. It expired 2 years ago, but I'm used to it at this point, you know. Since I'm a kid, I've been eating like a lot of these expired things, and I don't have any problems. I'm not going to end up in one of those videos, so. Ben Kent, welcome to the Rice Bowl channel. But I think the original rice of YouTube was Rice Gum. We're going to change that to Rice Bowl, but Rice Gum is still the most subscribed channel in this state. I saw that online recently, and I was like, man, haven't heard that name in a minute. But every single time we gain a subscriber on this channel, we're one step closer to overtake Rice Gum. So when people are like, rice, it's me, and there's no ambiguity. Jay Garcia. Next pandemic's gonna come from the expired curry boxes. At least they're retort packed, so I think they should be fine. I have stuff like that expired in like 2005. Not gonna lie, like. Let's see what I can quickly. Let's see what I can quickly find here. Okay, this is 2022. Okay, like this is an old one. This is older than your nephew Jay Garcia. This is like to make noodles. This expired in. See that right here, 2020. 2020. Yeah, that's the situation. 2005 might have been an exaggeration. But I think, honestly, we do have stuff here. From that area, I'm not able to follow the chat. The chat's a bit, going a bit too fast. But speaking, I've gotten food poisoning a couple of times actually, but I'm going to be honest. Okay, one time was my fault. I ate like these expired leaves without washing them, so probably my fault. But a lot of the time it's from other people's cooking, and I'm not going to like blame them or anything, but that's why I'm a bit more cautious nowadays. Oh, Steve MRE, I used to watch him too, but I haven't watched him in a while. Broster, I'm no longer in Japan. I'm back in North America with my parents, but Japan, it's always a good time when I'm over there, Yo, chicken is a triple S tier situation, guys, honestly. But I'm getting Dipteroop, thank you so much for the super chat. Dipteroop, you don't have to, hey it's like Dipteroop, I appreciate it, but you don't have to, it's just watching is enough support, and like, but I appreciate it, I had a surprise recently. I thought I only had to pay for 2 semesters of school. Turns out I have to pay for 4. So it is what it is. But one semester is like less than $200, so I'm not going to go bankrupt from school or anything like that. But thankfully I have YouTube. A bit of money coming in every month. And it's covering school for now. I'm able to focus on school. My mom asks me like, why do you do YouTube? Like, what does it bring you? And I tell her, it brings me joy, It brings me joy. The chicken is really good. It looks good. Tastes good. No complaints here. I'm going to eat an apple and call it a night, folks. No, I have to study. I don't know if people are down to do a study stream or what, but probably not. I'm not going to be. I actually have to lock in. But yeah, dip through. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I should do it. Okay, I'll do a dip. Double fried in canola oil. This chicken is so crunchy, you don't even know. Like, not gonna lie, this is crunchier than KFC, Popeyes, all those places. I've never had Raising Cane's. Love to try it one day. That was a burnt piece. Okay, let's see how crispy this chicken is. No sauce. Not that crispy. That's your situation, Christina knows. But I'm happy to see everyone's doing good, Raising Cane's is mid. How's the sauce though, I always hear good reviews about the sauce. And everyone's like going to Raising Cane's because I think it gets views. Like super mid. The sauce also. Good to know. Dipteroop data. I had that kind of chicken karaage in Osaka once, It's really okay. I got a notification. I'm waiting, kind of waiting on a notification. Who is this from? I'm not too sure. On my low battery, is that the situation? I'm not too sure. IDK, hope you're doing good. Welcome to the Rice Bowl channel. Yeah, hope you're doing good. My brain isn't functioning that well, despite there being 30 people in chat today. I appreciate it. The goal one day is to get 100 people in chat, 100 people. But I'm really going to have to up my game. One person at a time. We're going to have to bring them in the fold, if you know what I mean. The sauce is decent. The toast is good. Yeah, but you can't go to Raising Cane's just to eat like bread. The Texas toast does look really good though. Uzar, thank you so much for interacting. I appreciate it. Without the people at home, honestly, I wouldn't be able to live stream, I can't talk alone for 2.5 hours. Like, it's thanks to the people watching at home that I'm able to keep the live streams going. It's a back and forth, open conversation, if you will. The sauce is decent, man. I'd love to try Shake Shack. I'd love to try Culver's. I'd love to try In-N-Out. I'd love to try Raising Cane's. So far, I've had none of that. Uzar, see you in the next one. I love K-pop 1031. What state are you in?
I'm in. I used to be in Louisiana, but I'm up north now. I'm up north now. You know, we don't have much up here. We have McDonald's, we have Burger King, we have Subways, got Pizza Hut, we got Domino's. Um, yeah, that's about it. That's about it. Jay Garcia, In-N-Out is mid too. Hey, but it's a triple S tier for the price. I always thought In-N-Out is expensive, kind of like Five Guys, but I guess not. I want to try a animal style burger, but no In-N-Out's on the East Coast. If I live on the East Coast. Yeah, I'm kind of having like a mind blow moment right now. I'm eating chicken, and it's people I've never met before in my life I'm interacting with over the internet. Like, that's crazy. You guys say the burger at Five Guys costs the same as the entire In-N-Out combo? Yo. I had Five Guys once in my life at the airport. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. It was okay, but I'm good. I'm good. I've never had Shake Shack. Yo, Mia, what's up? Question mark, can you chew one really slowly for me? Yo, weird request, but I can. One moment, please. Starting to get full, guys. Like I said, I had KFC earlier today. So I'm pretty chickened out. There was a lady at the KFC. She walked in and it looked like she was having a rough time in life. You know, she asked me to buy her 3 pieces of chicken, and I was like, I don't know, you know. I was going to buy it, honestly. I was about to buy it, but the person I was with was like, yo, let's just give her because we ordered 10 wings. Let's just give her 3 wings, you know. So we gave her 3 wings. We asked the people, okay, could you put it in a separate box, this and that? And they're like, okay, sure. But then, the lady started asking, like, oh, could you also buy me, like, macaroni? I need sauce. Can I have a Sprite? But, I don't have the job, you know. I can't afford all of that right now. And, okay, whatever. She said thank you, went on her merry way. And then, she came back in the store 10 minutes later when I was eating. And, when we were eating, and she was like, could you buy me 3 pieces of chicken? So I don't know if she had, like, a memory issue or what. And then, like, she kind of went to go harass, like, these high school kids. And I was surprised, those high school kids didn't bend. They were like, if we have extra, we'll share. And then, they started splitting the chicken. They had a huge barrel. They paid like $50 for it. And then they still had a heaping mountain of chicken. And the lady was like, do you guys have extra for me? And they were like, no. And then she left. And I was like, snap. I understand it also, but I don't know. It's really sad, It's really sad to see. That's all I'm going to say. Like, it's tough out there right now. You give people a hand to grab, you're like, yo, I had a situation, I don't know if I should, like, reveal this online, where I might have got scammed $150. Because there's this guy who is, like, really, really, in distress in the metro. Like, I've never seen it in my life before. And he was like, I just need $200 to cover my rent. This is not a scam. And he looked like he was on his way to work, to be honest. He had a nice bag and all that. Like, yeah, I'm kind of judging on appearances here, my bad, but, like, it is what it is. And he's like, I need $200, I'll pay you back. And then I was like, I can't give you 200. But I shook his hand and I gave him 150. And he took down my email address, my phone number and all that, so, let's see if I get paid back, or I might have gotten scammed. I don't know. But he looked me dead in the eye and said, this is not a scam. And, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. That's why I don't like going to the city too much. It's like, I should just say, I have a hard time saying no, But, Yeah, we'll see. He said he'll pay me back in June. We're almost in June. Did you want the WWE? No, I don't watch wrestling. I don't watch wrestling. That ain't for me. Pritam Sharma, are you Chinese, half Japanese, and half white? That's my heritage. Yo, a lot of people are watching. I'm surprised. Yo, Moon, what's up? The Shuriken Zone, man, you're a very kind person. That's pretty awesome. I hope you get paid back. Yo, the thing is, it's like, I always think, like, if I was genuinely in that situation where I just needed $200 to cover the rent, and it got so bad where I have to like go to the subway, the metro, and like ask people for money, like, because it's getting so bad, and it's like creating a situation in the metro. And it was kind of weird because the guy had like, I don't think he wasn't homeless. He was talking about rent, and he was wearing good clothes, and like he had a bag, and like his hair was like, I don't know. But anyways, we'll see if I get paid back, you know? Because I always think, like, if it's me or if it's, like, my dad or my brother in that situation, we're really not scamming people, but it seems like a scamming situation. We just need, like, 150 to get by, you know? It is what it is, though. It is what it is. My eyebrows are majestic. Yo, a lot of people, you know, my eyebrows, my eyelashes also apparently they're pretty long, but oh, yo, my bad question mark. You want to hear the crunch? I don't know if there's much anymore, but okay. He said he'd pay me back a bit more maybe in June, but yo, I have my doubts. I might not see the money, but it is what it is. It's lost money now, you know? And is it money I can afford to lose? Like, I'm not going to be like homeless because I lost $150, but man, yo, I don't have a job now, you know, so. Anyways, it is what it is. Another time in Japan, you know, I was just standing around and this old man came. I don't know why I get into these situations a lot actually in life, but this old man like came by. He was probably 75. And it's like, yo, I just came back from Japan. You know, I'm international Japanese also, so it's like, oh, you started talking. And he's like, oh, yo, Danny. Yo, Danny, what the heck? Thank you so much, man. Yo, Danny, I appreciate that. Yo, one in chat for Danny, $50. Nah. Yo, like, yo, for those who don't know, like, yo, one in chat for Danny, because, like, yo, Danny's a huge supporter of this channel in terms of, like, the super chats, like, was the $500 super cents, yo, I don't know where the money comes from, Danny, but, yo, I appreciate it. It's, like, it's covering my school costs, you know, like, I was able to buy a computer, like, yo, cheers to Danny. Thank you so much. That's actually wild. That's actually, yo, Danny, I appreciate. I don't know who you are, Danny. I don't know who you are, but I appreciate it so much. I appreciate it so much. I'm really. Whoa. Yo, Danny. Yo, Danny. It's okay. You could stop with the super chats. Yo, this is like too generous, you know. This is too generous. I was thinking when I opened the super chats, you know, $1, $2, like that. Like maybe if someone was feeling extra generous, like $20. But yo, Danny, this is like, yo, Danny. Here you go. You don't have to feel any way about the money, yo, Danny. I appreciate it, but yo, this is like too generous, you know. Yeah. Yeah, yo, I'm sweating and I took a shower, you know. Danny wants you. I might be taken. Yo, I appreciate it because I might have gotten scammed, you know, $150, but IRL if you were there for the story. But yo, Danny, thank you so much. But again, like, I kind of feel bad, yo. That's like, I'm gonna really try to up the content, you know, because it's like, people, yo, and this is in US dollars. Holy moly, yo, Danny. I appreciate it, honestly. Oh, yo, an apple a day, what's up? This is a longtime friend of the channel. We're doing a kind of mukbang situation. But yeah, anyways, to finish the story, like even in Japan, you know, like a lot of the times, just being supportive of his work, yo, Danny, I appreciate it. And if ever, I don't know, if ever I release merch or something like that, I'm gonna have to send you like free stuff, honestly, Danny. Like, Danny's probably, like, financially speaking, the biggest supporter of this channel. So, yo, blows my mind, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. But again, just watching the videos helps me out a bunch also. So, how are we doing for battery life, by the way? 7%. Okay, we could keep going just a bit. But yeah, anyways, just to finish the story. Oh, but yo, an apple a day, yo. Yo, an apple a day, yo, invited me to something recently. But I couldn't go. It was like the whole exam situation and all that. But yeah, anyways, just to finish the story, you know. Like a lot of the time I feel like I'm put in these situations and I don't know like why I'm like specifically, how do you say, like specifically targeted for these situations. Like even in Japan, I was with my brother standing around, we were like using the Wi-Fi because we don't I live with my grandma in Japan, we don't have Wi-Fi. And anyways, this old man comes up and he's like, yo, I'm from England, this and that. He was Japanese, but he lived in England, supposedly. And he's like, the bank is closing. And that was true. Like, he had to go to some kind of international bank to, like, access his money, I think. I don't know. But whatever, I didn't ask. And he's like, yo, could you just lend me, like, $60 so I could stay at a hotel tonight? And, yo, honestly, I didn't want to. I'll be honest. I didn't want to. But he told me his background. And I'm not going to, like, reveal it here. But, like, just kind of think of it as like he studied at Harvard and then he was like an important doctor. So at first I was kind of like, yo, this is kind of sketch, but like I kind of think like, yo, if this was my grandfather or like my dad in this situation, like I would want someone to help them, you know? So whatever, I gave him $60 at the time, and at the time that was quite a bit for me because yeah, at the time that was quite a bit for me because I wasn't working or I was still in school. And he's like, meet me back here on Friday and I'll give you back the $60. I go back on Friday. We didn't set a time or anything. I gave him my phone number also. The thing is, it was like the first time I was living with my grandma for a long period of time. So I don't know if I like transcribed the phone number properly. And maybe he tried calling me. I don't know. But in the end, I never got the $60 back. But like the crux, the punchline of the story is, yo, this guy was actually an important doctor. Like, I'm not going to reveal, like, too much, but, like, his education checks out. And he was, like, a director at a hospital. Like, I don't know what the position would be called in the US or Canada or anything, like, in the Western world. But he was, like, most important person at, like, the big hospital, one of these big hospitals in Japan. Like, I was shocked, you know. So I want to think I didn't get scammed and, you know, like, I just didn't transcribe, like, the... You know, I didn't transcribe my phone number properly, but yo, I don't know why people approach me a lot for that. Like even here, even in Japan, like it seems like people just like target me for that, you know? Man, I don't know. I have to say no sometimes. Yo, I think I lost but man, yo, Dip the Rupdada Danny, yo, thank you so much for the super thanks and all that today, yo. I wasn't expecting it going live and receiving all of this. It's crazy. Honestly, it's crazy. It's honestly crazy. Yo, Kumquat, long time no see. Hope you're doing good. 5% battery, folks. Astro, the kindest people are often the most noticeable in crowds. People feel less scared to ask those people for help. I think, like, objectively speaking, I'm a pretty approachable person because, like, even the other day, it was so weird. I was in the metro and it's like, there's two platforms like this. This is like, I was on floor 2 and, like, some random guy from floor 1 was like, hey. He's, like, looking up at me. And I was like, yo, is this guy going to ask me for money? And he's like, he looks up at me and he starts waving. He's like, I just wanted to say hi. And I was like, oh, okay, hi. And it was so weird, but like, I don't know, like every time I go out, it's like, recently, it happens a lot in Japan. People just like talk to me, you know, like I don't know why, you know, it's weird. And he's not always asking for money or anything like that, but it's like situations like that also. Anyways. Oh, yo, Alan Todd, yo, long time no see to Alan Todd also. Hope you're doing good. Surgeon General, I'm not too sure, because his specialty was like the brain, so I'm not too sure. The Shuriken Zone, I'm always the guy that no one ever asks. The homeless guy in the corner who shakes everyone down, won't say a word to me. I wonder what that means. Happened once to me recently where I was in the metro and there was a guy. It's kind of like predatory what they do. They wait for the metros to shut and then they like ask each person individually. But for the first time in my life, I was skipped. And I'm going to assume, in the whole metro, hundreds of people, I was skipped and I'm going to assume it's because I'm Asian and they assume that I didn't speak like English or French. Jay Garcia, wait, he didn't speak English? Yo, I'm sure he spoke English. But, you know, we were in Japan. He's Japanese. I speak Japanese. So we were speaking Japanese, you know. But, Jay Garcia, for dropping tea, I got threatened with a machete at a hardware store. Yo, that's actually traumatic because like where I used to work, like I think I said the story. Yo, I have a video on my channel actually where I talked about how I almost got stabbed. Like, I don't have PTSD or anything, but yo, guys, I think I'm good on the chicken. I'm getting a bit full. I'm gonna finish off this rice though. Yeah, I don't know, like, I attract, like, all sorts of energy. Like, I attract, like, positive energy. I attract, like, negative energy also. I attract, like, mysterious energy. It's kind of weird, like... Yeah, I don't know, honestly. I have no idea why, and... Sometimes I just want to live my life, like, you know, like... A bit more low-key, and it's a bit contradictory, because I live stream, I make YouTube videos. But, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm in the wrong career and I should go into sales or something. But, yo, it is what it is. It is what it is. You know, it's too late now. Question mark, your aura is immaculate. That's what, I don't know about that. I'll tell my parents. Alan Todd 917. It's a good night for you. Chicken Karage and donation. Yo, honestly, yo, was not not expecting any of this tonight. It kind of blows my mind, actually. Blows my mind a lot. Rice Bowl. On the Rice Bowl channel, like Jay Garcia says. The Shuriken Zone. Hey, someone tried to stab me once also. I got cut, but not bad. I was a miracle practical. What, yo? I'm curious, like, what everyone's situation was. Because me was like... The owner's friend who was drunk. Came to the kitchen and he cornered me like in my workstation and I couldn't escape. There was like the counters and then the wall. Then he had his like knife out. He was like coming up to me. I was getting paid $13 an hour. In USD, probably like 9 USD at the time. And honestly, I was like, yo, am I gonna have to protect everyone in the restaurant? Like, yo, we had like some like 16-year-old waitresses in the front. Like, yo, am I gonna have to like be the savior here? Like, am I gonna have to take this guy down? And I was like, kind of like this, you know. But honestly, I was a bit scared also. But I was like, this how I'm gonna go. And he was like inching forward to me, and then like in the nick of time, the owner came behind him and like, and then like took the knife away from him. And did I get an apology? No. Did I get any financial compensation? No. Did I go back to work there the next day? Yes. Did I go back to work there the next year? I don't remember if that was on my first or second year, but I went to go back the next year. Yeah. Welcome back to the Rice Bowl channel. But yeah, it's tough out there. It's tough out there with all these people. I don't know. You go through. It's kind of interesting. I don't know, like if Jay Garcia and like Shuri Kenzone could relate to this, but you go through these like. You go through these like. An apple a day. Again, thank you so much for inviting me to the thing. It didn't work out, but I appreciate it so much. Have a good night, man. I appreciate it. And, thank you for supporting the channel. Again, I say this all the time, but an apple a day, I've known him since I'm 8 years old, folks. 20 years. Well, actually, an apple a day, we're not going to dox his age, but everyone knows my age by now. What's my battery situation, by the way? 4%. But, I'm going to have to go get a charger. 20 years, my longest friend in my life, People come and go in life, but an apple a day I didn't talk to for a few years, like in high school or like in that period, because we went to different schools. But we reconnected, and I'm happy, I'm grateful. The Shurikens on, man, that was rough. It was me, it was someone you knew with some pretty bad untreated mental problems. He drank himself to extinction about 3 years later. A lot of these people, they have like alcohol issues. It's true. It's like the guy who did it to me also, because he was like really intoxicated. And I don't know if like Jay Garcia or if like the Shuriken Zone feel the same as me. But like once you go through like these quote unquote near death experiences, it almost starts to become like, life is life. Like what's important in life is like living, like screw the money, like let's do stuff we enjoy. And then like you kind of like prioritize stuff in life that you want to do, and not necessarily the highest paying career, the highest paying job. But the thing is, it's like I kind of screwed up and I took that too far by like quitting my first research and development. It's a 3% battery, guys. I'm gonna go get my my charger. Because we're going to have to clean up, Jay Garcia bought Night Watch after that, I know what you mean. But honestly, the thing is, it's like that was life for me also. Like, I'm just gonna quit my job, go live with my grandma, $9 an hour. I love the people that I'm working with, But there's a situation 2 years ago where it's like I could have like saved something almost. If I had the funds, if I had the money, but unfortunately, I'm not the type of guy to have prioritized like money or all that. And I wasn't able to like save it, And I was just thinking about in the future, like, man, what if I have kids in the future and it's like money's an issue, this and that. So that's why I decided to go back to school for a higher paying job. Cause not gonna lie, here, I'll take you up with me. Just to get the charger. And we're gonna have to come down here. Just gonna be careful not to dox anything. But this is paranormal. Let me just I don't know if people really know what my room is like. Too many pictures to share. This is me when I was 8. Oh, this is when I met an apple a day, actually. This is how young I was. But do I have anything else I can share? This is me when I was in daycare.
Do I have anything? Do I have anything else that I can share? I'm just yeah. Okay, wait. It's not time for that. Concentrate. Concentrate. Let me just pull this. So what time is it, by the way? Oh, 11:30. Okay. Okay, I think I'm going to just quickly clean up. Wait. I'm just going to quickly clean up, and then yeah, we're gonna have to eat an apple, and then we're gonna call it a stream, I think, folks, because we've been streaming for what, 2 hours, yo. That's wild. Again, thank you to everyone who's watching. You know. Yeah, that's what people say. That yeah, like what the Shuriken Zone is saying right now. People are like, yo, like brother, you haven't changed. Wait, no. That's how people on Twitch talk. I don't want to get doxxed. Okay, let's see if I could get this to balance like somewhat. We'll check the fit. 1 sec. Floor. Okay, which one do I pull out? The Google Home or the Wi-Fi extender? Wait, yo, why am I on 5G? Okay, back on Wi-Fi. Fit check. I don't know. Anyways, with that being said, I'd love to do IRL streams, but unfortunately, that's not an Man, I'm tired. That's not an option right now. Okay, I'm gonna put away the chicken. Just blow my nose real quick. I might be coming down with something if we have any IRL streams are too risky. Yo, I just saw my friend doing them, and okay, I'm not going to dox him or anything. And okay, to be fair, we haven't really spoken in the past like 10 years, but he was like a high school friend. And we used to eat at the same lunch table, and like we'd really like, he had like 12 subscribers, I had like 4 subscribers. And yeah, you know, it is what it is, but I saw him yesterday and he had a really successful. No, it wasn't yesterday, it was a couple of days ago, and like I said, I'm not going to reveal any names, but he was on the front page of Twitch. And I was just looking at that and I was like, man, yo, 2,000, 3,000 live viewers, and man, yo, Twitch seems like a different world, but I'm happy with what I have, honestly. Like a small community of people who are interested, because it's like he could have 2,000 people. But oh yo, we have spam now? No, who is this? Triple 3J. Yeah, make sure I don't get a cold on. Wait, yo, I don't want to time out this guy, but this is like when we have spam, you know. Yo, sorry, my guy. Yeah, Candace spam. Yeah, like hate is okay, but like, yo, spam like decreases the viewing quality. Yo, thank you so much, Shuriken Zone. Yo, the symptoms I've had the past 3 days, okay? 3 days ago, I slept 10 hours, and when I woke up, like, complete exhaustion. Like, couldn't believe it. Complete exhaustion. And then, 2 days ago, I had some kind of, like, clear discharge come out of my left ear. I don't know what that was about. Like, if I punctured something, or I don't know. And then yesterday, I was editing videos, and I got drunk only once in my life, and when I was drunk, it's like my vision, let's say this is your regular vision. Me, it was going like this. Like, I started feeling like nausea and all that when I was editing the videos. So I had to stop, you know? So like I've been having like, yeah, I've been having like no, like right now I'm fine, you know, but I've been having like, guys, I've been having like weird symptoms, you know, for the past. Yeah, I've been having weird symptoms for the past like 3 days. So we're gonna see how I feel today. I'm gonna try to sleep like a good solid 8 hours, 9 hours. I still have to do 2 projects. If Jay Garcia knows about the data access objects, we're doing those now. Data access objects, DAOs, connecting the Java database management connectivity thing. I forget the name to Java, SQL and Java. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that properly. But no, I don't have any hearing or balance problems. Surprisingly, a piece of bread. Is it hard to have a YouTube channel? Good question, honestly. And I'll be honest. Like, I studied food science. I worked in restaurants, and like, I'm doing the computers now. I'll be honest. My real passion is YouTube. Like, I'll say that out loud. My real passion is YouTube, and it's kind of hard. Like, I'm not a victim or anything like that, but it's kind of hard in life because like, you don't want people to know you do YouTube at work or anything. So people are like, "What do you do on your free time?" When your boss asks, and it's like, I don't tell people I do YouTube, but I honestly I just love YouTube so much. Like some people are, oh snap, I got a message from my teammate. This I'm gonna have to answer later, but yeah, for those who are interested, I've had maybe like over 10 channels, maybe I got success on 2 of them, quote unquote. And honestly, when you're just starting out, like back in the day when I started YouTube in 2011, there aren't that many guides, like the algorithm, like no one really knew what they were doing. We're just trying to make like the best content possible. And I didn't know what I was doing. It took me like 8 years to gain 100 subscribers, 10 years to gain 1,000. Then I figured out a niche. And okay, let me just quickly read what this is about. Okay. Yeah, anyways, all that to say. Yeah, it's hard when you don't know what you're doing, but like with YouTube Shorts and all that, I think it's easy because it's easier, or it used to be easier. Like I used to like, really post random stuff on YouTube Shorts and get 50,000 views, 200,000 views, millions of views. But okay, wait, let's see. I might have to do a bit less work tonight, depending on what my Okay. I'm gonna have to call him after. But yeah, anyways, all that to say. Look, if you're aspiring to do YouTube, go for it. I think Jay Garcia, who's in the chat, does YouTube. The Shuriken Zone does YouTube. I do YouTube. It seems like everyone does YouTube, but in real life, I only know a couple of people. One guy gave up, unfortunately. So okay, actually, I don't know anyone who does YouTube anymore. But oh wait, Vortex Coder. Shh. Let's not name names, but I'm surprised. I'm surprised you figured out who it was. Wait, Vortex, how did you figure? Wait, just please don't dox him. But how did you figure out who it was? That's my. That blows my mind. That blows my mind actually. But anyways, all that to I was getting a bit preachy right there. But if you want to do YouTube, go for it. It's so rewarding. And then there's like the financial aspect. Like me on it, like I'll say it's really come in clutch for me, the financial aspect. Like when my first channel took off, I didn't have that much money in the bank, and then it's like there was kind of a misunderstanding, and I went to go study abroad. Oh, you didn't have to. You didn't have to delete your message, Vortex. You didn't have to delete your message. But I'm just curious how you figured that out, question mark, thank you so much for watching, eh? But yeah. Anyways, I forgot where I was. Yeah, it comes in clutch because it's like honestly, like it's not to brag or anything, but there was a misunderstanding with the school, and I thought I was going to get a stipend when I went to go study abroad. But why are you taking so long to eat your chicken? It's good, but I'm full. Like I'm tapping out. I'm gonna have to put this away. We'll do it on stream though. I'm not throwing it away. Don't worry. But yeah, there was like a misunderstanding, and I thought I was going to get like a stipend from school to like live in Japan, But it turns out it's like they canceled the program or not, and I had to get the funds on my own. But I only had like 2 or 3 grand saved up from my summer job. And then YouTube really came in clutch. I was working part-time and making like, how much was I making? I think I was making like 900 a month working part-time while going to school. And then YouTube came in and I was making like an extra like 500 to like 1,000 a month. So I was able to save up, So like YouTube's really come in clutch, and yo, honestly, like I recommend it, you know, especially if you love sharing stories, making videos. It's just like people, if you're young, you know, I don't know how it is now, but like when people discovered my YouTube channel in high school, like I was a complete joke, you know, they shared my channel in group chats and I used to get like 2 views a day, and on that day I got like 36 views. Oh no, here we come with the spam. Okay, one sec. Yo, I can't with the spam right now, man. I'm sorry. One sec, okay. Yeah. Like the hate comments, like I don't mind, right? I could take the hate. What are we at for battery? 11%, okay. A piece of bread. What's the average you get money-wise on YouTube? I'm thinking of doing a channel again. Here, I'll give you like exact numbers. I've made on 12 years of YouTube, on 12 years of YouTube on my old channel, and I made 1,300 videos, where 850 of those videos were long videos. 850 around, I would say, and did like, I'm not sure, I don't remember. I think I did 850 long videos and like 200 shorts on my old channel, and that made me around $20,000 roughly. But not American. In American, it would be like 15,000 American dollars in 12 years. So just over $1,000 a year if you think about it, off of like 850 long videos and 200. Yo, more spam. Yo, can we not get a break? Yo, I almost put him as a moderator. And on that channel, I had like, just for a reference for everyone, I was making around $1 per 1,000 views, maybe a bit more depending on times, but I had like 13 million views or something like that. And on this channel, you see right now, I have almost 27 million views. And most of the money, honestly, that I make on this channel is like through super chats and all that. The donations, you know what I mean, that kind of thing. So I've made maybe like 2,500, so in US dollars, maybe $2,000 after doing like, I think I have 1,300 videos on this channel, I'm not too sure. So yeah, that's the money situation. So you could, yo, what's with the spam all of a sudden, yo? Like I said, yo, I don't mind the spam, I don't mind, but it's just for the other people, you know? How many Yeah, my bad, guys, because this is like really lowering the viewing experience for the people at home, I think. But yeah, anyways, I think I'm gonna have to start cleaning up soon. I'm just trying to give like a good answer, you know, because this is like an important topic for me, like the reality of YouTube. But yeah, that's the situation. So it's like, it was actually crazy all of a sudden. What's happening? Yeah, it was Alandi. I don't know. I'm just trying to say a story here, but we're just trying to help question mark. Or I forget too. My bad for forgetting your name. It's a piece of bread. But yeah, so like when I tell people like, yeah, I've made like around like, let's say like rounded to 20,000 US dollars on YouTube, they're like, wow. And like, don't get me wrong, it's a lot. But bro has 50 alt accounts and too much free time, honestly. But no way, yo, Vortex Coder, no way. He's a friend of a friend. Met him RL once at a boba spot in Koreatown in my city. Yo, did you watch the Pop the Balloon video? If you know what I mean. Was your friend in that video? Man, yo, small world, honestly. It's a small world. But yeah, all that to say, so it's like you hear like $20,000 off YouTube. Wow, whoa. But it's like I made like what 2,000 videos over 12 years. So it is what it is, you know. For me, like I never thought I would make any money doing this. So for me, like I'm plenty satisfied. But if you're in this for the money, honestly, it's just better to work like even a minimum wage job. Like the hours I put into this probably comes out to like minimum wage. But I do this because I enjoy it. It's like, joink, you look 20 years old, yo. I still get carded a lot, but I'm close to 30, you know. I'm close to 30 years old. But yeah, that's the situation for those who are interested in doing content and doing YouTube full time. I mean, I'm not going to say it's for everyone, but I tell everyone like make videos, make videos. Ah, no, more spam, yo. It doesn't bother me, but it bothers everyone else, you know. So I have to. My bad. I'm not big on the blocking people, you know. Like I want people to have like the freedom of expression on this channel. Like if someone like calls me a racial slur or something, I'll let it slide. You know, I'm not gonna. Just don't direct it. Just don't direct it to the other viewers, you know. But yeah, that's the situation. That's yeah, too much spam today. You know, at the end, this is what happens at these weird times of night. I used to stream at this time of day, but because I used to work at night. But I mean, Sarah, I got it. Okay. Let's give a round of applause to Sarah. Get a job, yo. I'm in school right now. These past 10 years, I've worked 10 jobs, focusing on my studies right now. But I'm really hoping next year I'm going to be working, honestly, Sarah. So you could stop with the spam. You got your answer. But okay, Sarah. Let's do a negotiation. You could spam once every 10 minutes. I'm done. Good. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you. My bad for having to put you on timeout though. It's more for the other people. You know, we have a few people watching, so we don't want to scare them away. No worries. I'm not going to report you or anything. You know, I'm not about that. But okay. Peace out, brother. This is like the Hawaii, right? Hawaii. But anyways, that's the situation. If you want to start YouTube, piece of bread, go for it. The only problem is it's like. Me, I don't have much going on in my life, so it's like it's kind of hard to come up with ideas. You could say like, what is there to talk about? I'm not like a musician. I'm not an artist, and I could cook a bit. You know, I've worked at restaurants here and there, so okay. And I might as well film because one thing I'm able to do is like repetitive tasks every day. That's why like I didn't mind working in the factories or like in the restaurants. Like I don't mind doing like being a cog in the machine, you know, and I don't treat YouTube as being a cog in the machine, but you see me uploading like similar videos every single day. And some people, like, not everyone could do that, but that's something I'm able to do, so that's what I use like as my forte to my advantage and slowly growing the channel, if you know what I mean. But anyways, it is what it is. It is what it is. So make content. Shurikenzo makes content also. Jay Garcia makes content also. Vortex Quarter should make content also, but yeah, man, I want to make, man, I wish more of my friends did it, but I think people see me do content and they think it's easy, and then they try it out. But me, it's like I didn't pop off out of nowhere. I had like 10 years of grinding, so they get discouraged because it's like, they don't see like success instantly. I have one friend. I'm not going to name who it is, but really accomplished, like really, like professionally the most accomplished person I know. And then like he kind of put a pause on life to grind the Instagram algorithm and the YouTube algorithm. He successfully reverse engineered it, and he got a video to blow up to like on YouTube, but people were starting to dox him, so he took it down. And then he went over on Instagram, and he, after like trying to he reversed engineered the algorithm or what, I don't know. He got a reel to like 600K, and then his account kind of blew up. But now he's on break. But that like shocks me. There's people out there. The Shuriken Zone, that was amazing work, man. Never seen someone actually reason successfully was a troll. You're an awesome guy, yo. Yeah, the trolls on this channel are nice also, they're not out of the ordinary. Sometimes people come in here, what I don't like is like the people who come in here and start like throwing racial slurs out, like, again, to me, whatever, I'm used to it, but like, to view the other viewers, you know, like just that. Let's stop, you know, like the insults to the viewers. Like to me, direct them at me, but not to anyone else. I'm used to the hate. Jay Garcia would know right from my last time. I'm used to internet hate. Like it doesn't affect me, but anyways. Piece of bread, yo, we're looking forward to it. A piece of bread. Let us know when you start. Let us know when you start for sure. Jay Garcia knows the slogan. Another day, another dollar. That used to be a series on this channel. The Shuriken Zone, and consider this the way of the Shokunin is doing the same thing every yo, that's deep. I'm a Doga Shokunin. I'm a video Shokunin. I'm gonna tell that to my dad. Actually, I'm gonna see how he reacts. I'm losing my voice. I haven't live streamed in a while. Yo, we had quite a few people today on today's live. Actually, I appreciate you. Well, yo, there goes my Southern side coming up right there, y'all. But I appreciate everyone watching. Yo, Zalandi, he's such a sweet and cute. Yo, I don't know about that. Just trying to be like reasonable, you know. yeah, for sure, the Shuriken Zone for sure. But for sure, I'll let you know what he says. Piece of bread. I'll try next school year a little. Well, if you're in university and you're doing like something like software engineering, I think there's a demand, and you could probably like ramp that up to getting your first internship. What CV I used. Yo, I'm losing my voice, guys. I'm gonna have to hydrate a bit. But yo, a piece of bread, like, I don't know, like, how old you are, what you're studying. If you want to share, we could help you out, but don't dox yourself either. If you don't want to share, it's like, I understand also, you know, like, me too, I don't want to share all my information online, but you might be able to start now if you have time during the summer, because, like, it's good to take a head start, you know? It's, like, it would be good to get a head start. Because, like, depending on what you study, you know, it's, like, it's too hectic, you know? Like, even me in university, like, I had to take a break. Like, my first 3 years of university... Well, that's not true. My first 2 years of university, I uploaded maybe 2 videos, and then I had one video go semi-viral. It was a long video that got, like, 250,000 views. And then I went to Japan, I came back, and then I uploaded 2 more videos during that year. And then they got, like, 70,000 views and, like, 20,000 views. And then I lost all my momentum. I was like, okay, I'm set, I made it. And then, like, the year after that, I tried uploading stuff, nothing sticked. And then, like, I broke into a new niche. And I made my first YouTube $100. And I was like, OMG. And I think I made, like, $400 that year. And then, you know, I was, like, kind of motivated because the restaurant I worked at wasn't open during that time of year. And then, yeah, it's the year after that where it all popped off. But, like, see, even me, like, that's like a 3-year span, you know, like a 2 or 3 year span. I'm kind of delusional like that though, because it's like I haven't made it on YouTube yet, but I still feel like it's like I can. It's not too late, even though I'm getting older. Because I remember like having 120 subscribers, and I was in like an onsen in Hokkaido, and I was all alone, right? Because it's like I went to this like golfing thing with my aunt, and you know I didn't know anyone, so I was like in the onsen, and I was like calculating, so how many views, how many subscribers do I need to be able to like quit university? And I was like, I believed it also, you know, I was delusional like that. And it actually upset my mom a lot. Actually, like she would be the first to tell. I don't think we could ever get her on stream, but she would be the first to tell you like, how delusional I was regarding YouTube, you know. And I was like 20, 21, 22, 23. Even if my first job, you know, since I was on the cusp, I'm like, I could quit my job, you know. But anyways, long-winded was a lot of like personal self-inserted anecdotes that no one asked for to say. A piece of bread. If you have time now, sometimes it's good to get a bit of a head start. So my recommendation is don't wait for the school year and just like go for it, you know. But Astral, well, it was great hearing from you. It was yet another awesome live. Have a good one, everyone. Yeah, I think me too. I'm going to start cleaning up, actually. I've been live for 2.5 hours, and I have to study, and I don't think anyone wants to watch that. I want to thank everyone, Daniel Lau, Dipterup Data, for the super chats, the stickers. Like, again, like I can't get over it. Um, piece of bread. In my last 2 years of high school, I held back in elementary school, and I'm still thinking, but I want to do art stuff. I mean, like, you could do art stuff. I'm trying to think, like, if there's a niche, because it's like you're pretty unique by the fact that you're like held back, you know. So I'm trying to think if there's like any content you could do regarding that. I can't think of anything. Anyways, yeah, music, yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah. Make sure the leftovers aren't sitting out for too long, for sure. You know, because then it becomes dangerous in a food safety perspective. Anyway, I'm getting pretty tired. And here we go. This is what I'm saying. I'm side. Cindy. I'm too tired for this. But as long as it's directed at me, it's okay. I'm not gonna block anyone for that. But a piece of bread, like, if you're interested, like, it's not too late to start, and you're still in high school. It's like you have all the time in the world. I think during the summer, if you're not working, I don't know what your situation, your circumstances is. But if I could do YouTube all over again from high school, I think I would just do like day in the life of a high schooler, and see how it would go. But and try to market the videos to other high schoolers. But anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself here. People should do what they want and what they're going to be more consistent. But Vortex Coder, I can't get over Vortex Coder knows a friend of the streamer that used to be my friend. I guess we're still friends. We would still be friends. I don't know. We never became non-friends, but like when we were, but the thing is, it's like, yeah, when Vortex Coder was like, you should collab with him, like, I wouldn't feel comfortable hitting him up after 10 years, you know? Like, when he blew up, to be fair, when he blew up, because, me and him at the lunch table in high school for like 2 years, we talked about YouTube so much, like, analytics, like, I don't know if he remembers, but, like, I messaged him when he blew up on YouTube initially. And I was like, he was like, yeah, childhood dreams, this and that, and then we haven't spoken since, so it's been 3 years, you know? So I don't feel comfortable. So I have a parasocial relationship with my friend right now, you know. I have a parasocial relationship with my friend because I watch him on stream. Like, yesterday's stream was insane, Vortex Coder. Like, that was wild. And I don't think he knows like how much I follow his stuff, you know. But anyways. Everything's risky these days, right? But remember, high risk, high return. Sometimes you gotta step out of the safe zone to chase that goal. Yeah. I think when I'm done with school, so it's going to be like next February. So yeah, still almost a year, you know, or like 10 months. Next February, I'm going to try to go all in on content. That's the plan. But I need to graduate and find a job first, you know, because it's like, I can't be dilly-dallying for too long. Yeah, that's the situation. Jay Garcia, bro, worried about bacteria, but not 5-year-old expired noodles. Yeah, the thing is for like the noodles and things like that, it's like dry, right? So it's not going to like. It's the active water, right? The water content that like kind of makes the bacteria like grow and multiply and all that. But the noodles, they're dry, you know, so I'm not too worried. It's pretty shelf stable. It's like flour, rice, you know. The only problem is those instant noodles, though. It's like they deep fry them a lot, so it starts to like oxidize. The oil in the noodle starts to oxidize, and then like the quality goes down. Yeah, I think Shuriken Zone also is going to sign off. Don't let it. Watch out for the year. I'm going to be careful. Yeah, okay. I think everyone is going to sign off. I'm going to sign off also. I think once we get into this time zone, we get a new batch of people. Some people more weirder than others. I think once we start getting it to it's midnight now. I have to sign off too, folks. I have to study. You know, review coming soon. Maybe of this. This apparently costs $15, $10, but my mom got it on sale for $4. Looks really good. So maybe a review soon. I don't know. But yeah, piece of bread. I'm not a YouTube expert, but try videos. Try videos. You know. Anyways, thank you. Man, I can't even do the outro. Anyways, thank you to everyone who watched the stream today. I haven't streamed in a while. I'll be honest, I don't know when the next stream is going to be. I just did this because, my parents weren't home, and yeah, basically that's the only reason. But, also, I can use use me as inspiration as you want. I don't know if it's going to help you out that much, but we're going to be entrusted a piece of bread. I'm Rice Bowl, you're a piece of bread, so it's like kind of matches, almost like it's like it's similar, it's like food related, your title. Yeah. Feel free to use the videos however you want, but just again, don't put me in any hateful content. Don't put me in any, I don't, or like take me out of context. But other than that, if someone wants to use my video in their video, I'm not going to strike them down or anything like that. Anyways, I want to thank everyone once again for watching, for being members of the channel. Dip the Roop, Danny also for your super thanks, super generous. Wasn't expecting it. Like still mind blowing. I have to process it tonight. Can't speak properly anymore. But hope everyone has a nice day. Yo, Emperor FF, what's up? I hope everyone has a nice day, a good night, a good evening, wherever you are in the world. Have a good one. See you in the next one. I don't know when it's going to be, but again, thank you to everyone, all the regulars for still, coming over, logging on to the YouTubes to watch the Rice Bowl channel. Even though I'm so irregular and all that. I should have scheduled this. I knew I was going to live stream. Anyways, thank you so much for interacting also and everything. Have a good day. Goodbye. See you in the next video, live stream, whichever comes first. Thank you. See you.